It's Rhett here from Druid's Grove with my good friends as we return to Dungeons & Dragons. I'll roll the introduction and then we'll get to the table.
My camera directly in front of my screen just so I have a better camera, but it means I'm covering up half the fucking screen.
No, fair enough.
You didn't need to see the board, right?
Well, I mean, not really.
So, hopefully the audio's good, everybody. I obviously won't be able to tell if the audio's okay. But let's actually get some actual music on because this is quite...
Did the invite go out to join the group thingy?
It's already happened.
See it.
It's already happened.
Okay.
I sent you.
Should be in your inbox and Twitch.
You haven't accepted it yet.
Oh my god, it literally just reset then and was like, yeah, cool. Awesome.
Alrighty, so welcome back to Wildmount. For everybody who it's been a while. At last we stopped at the Emerald Loop Caravan on our way to Bazazan. The party made some friends, quote unquote, with some local guards, and you're keeping pace with the B team, led by your friend Ao. Here's a picture of the B team. You had just long rested and leveled up. You awaken in the morning, and you don't feel very well rested. Most of you had like you had nightmares, which is uncommon for most of you. Also, when you wake up, Talnus is missing. What do you do?
I will investigate to see if there's any markings to show that he's just sort of packed up and gone, or is he just gone? Can't see nothing. He's just disappeared into the ether.
Well, his gear's still there. When I say his gear, like his bedroll's still there. The things that his possessions are missing, like the things that he would carry with him. But yes, but his possessions,
etc.
Yeah, his possessions are definitely still all there. So, like when I say his possessions, like the things that he wouldn't carry on him, like his backpack's missing, he's missing, but like stuff that he was like his blanket's still there, his bedroll's still there, like that kind of stuff's still there.
Okay, so camp-based stuff.
Is there anyone else camping near us that potentially could have heard him?
Yeah, well, you've got the giant tortoise. Actually, give me 1 second. I'll get the map back up. Where are we? Where is it? Yeah. Just to remind you all, this is what the Emerald Loop Caravan looks like. You were camping kind of somewhere over here. Actually, you guys were camping up here. This is where the others were camping. So this is where like the traders and the guards are. That's the giant tortoise where all the goblins live.
The best goblins!
Oh, is there some audio issues on your end, Ryu?
Yeah, I had some Discord adjustments, so I'm just adjusting it all now. It's all good.
Okay.
Can I wander over to the... I would like to wander over to the traders to ask whoever is closest to where... Sorry, you literally told me his name, and I've completely forgotten it already.
Talnus.
Alnus. to see if they like saw him in the morning or in the wee hours or whatever. Whoever is the closest kind of
Yeah.
shop
Okay.
keep.
Yeah. So you head to the caravan, like where the I suppose the vendors are set up. No one kind of no one really was paying attention to your camp because obviously they're busy watching over their wares. You do. Can you roll me a perception check?
Yes, absolutely. I'm gonna roll the thing. That is an 18 plus. Oh my god, stop it. Stop
Plus
it.
numbers.
Plus perception is numbers. It's 18 plus whatever.
Numbers. Yeah,
So
yeah.
I mean, yeah, numbers.
So you see. So you might remember the Acorn sisters, who were dryads that gave you those charms, the item cards I gave you from last time. Lantana, one of the sisters, looks quite concerned. Looks very. Looks,
Interesting.
so she's just. So it looks like she's just come back from the B team's camp and is quite concerned.
Okay. Did anyone come with me to ask the vendors or the shopkeepers if?
I came with you, Sin.
Okay. I think something's not right here. She looks. Lantana looks kind of worried about something. Do you think we should ask her what's going on? Like, she came from the B team area. You reckon she might know something?
I like that everyone's just referring to him as Team B.
Yeah, they the B team. That's what we've been calling the entire time.
Yeah.
Team losers.
Even though they've been quite friendly to you the entire time.
And one
That's what I mean,
defended
I'm
my
like, they-
wife.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't remember if they actually had a group name. And I
they
would
didn't.
never obviously call them
No,
the B team to their
yeah,
face.
no one's asked
No.
them.
Oh yeah, that's actually a really good point. To that note, do we even have a team name?
Not as yet.
No.
Not that you've given me.
We don't need one yet. That's fine. We're just a bunch of lowly little plebs. Let's survive. Let's survive more than one fight before we make that decision. Yeah.
Ari, sorry, you were saying something?
I was gonna say that I agree. Should absolutely go ask Natana what perhaps she saw.
Alright, so I want to head over there. I'm assuming Ari's gonna come
Yeah.
with me.
I'm coming with you.
Sweet.
Sweet, no worries. So that's good. Well, while you're heading over to Lantana, what's the rest of the group doing?
I'm doing my usual
Falcon's still
morning.
asleep.
Daphin's still asleep. Okay, and
I'm
you're
doing commune as my night and day thing.
got it.
Sort of like because I glossed over the near death of the day before sort of thing. And I don't know if my companion has told her or if she saw it at the time, but she didn't message me, so I'm assuming she didn't see it. And I'm gonna just like do the conversation in that meditation as I'm waking up.
Fair enough. You head over to Lantana, and she's like, by the time she's kind of headed back to where she lingers, and she's haphazardly pulling things out of what looks like if you could say nature's crate, but it looks like she's pulling out vials and dried herbs and like trying to find something. Like quite hastily, like she's not breaking things, but she's very much ripping through stuff to try and make it happen.
She's
I
running 50
approach-
minutes late and she's trying to find her keys.
That's a great description. Would feel like that,
I-
yes.
Okay.
I approach her cautiously and say, "Can we help with anything, my dear?"
We fear... well, I've been fearing something for some time, young one. Something's haunting our dreams. We also fear that travelers are going missing, wandering off in the depths of the night, and these things could be connected. Ao, something's affected her in her sleep. She can hardly stand.
Wait,
The
is
mention that, keep in mind I'm asleep nowhere nearby, Saffin wakes up in a sweat.
wait? I don't know about you, Airi, but I didn't sleep well last night. Like, at all. I'm pretty sure I had nightmares all night, but I can't place my finger on what those nightmares were.
I was saying.
Can the two of you that are having this discussion quickly make either an Arcana or a Nature check?
Do.
Oh, let's go nature. Oh, yeah. 16.
I got a 16 as well.
You know that there are... So, it's more on the arcane side than the natural side, but you do know there are creatures that can, that do haunt people and gain power from it. So this isn't, this is a known thing. Is someone's phone ringing?
No?
I was just thinking the same thing. I can hear a vibration.
Good vibration?
Good vibrations.
It's
It may be
definitely
my
not
stream deck. I just unplugged it though, so it may have done that.
I can still hear it vibrating.
It's like a buzzing, but it's okay. But
Is it
yes.
stopped now?
I was
Yep.
gonna say it's definitely not my Pokemon Go Plus.
It was my stream
because
deck.
it's not
It
connected
was
right now.
unplugged and it was still doing it by accident.
So while the two of you are talking, you think that there's definitely some theory about there's what she's saying isn't unreasonable. There could be something behind these nightmares.
Do you know what's behind them? Do you have an idea of what's happening here?
Lantana, because these are the guardians of the surrounding quote unquote forest. Sorry, I'll stop playing with my mouse.
That sounded dirtier than it had to.
But what was I saying? She says that she has sensed something malevolent encroaching in the northwestern part of the... Again, I say forest quite loosely. You've seen the photo of what this place looks like what this area looks like. But she has felt something that's not outside of her realm as a defender of this grove. And she does feel that there's something encroaching. But yeah, the northwest. Yeah, northwest of here.
This area up here-ish?
Yeah,
or
but
up here-ish?
yeah. So while you guys are having this conversation, is everyone else doing anything else? Because obviously Thaffin's awake. Ryu, you've seen Thaffin wake up from a jolt, quite disturbed.
Faffin, you okay?
I just had a nightmare about Ao. She was crying out for help.
Also, my camera just fucking overheated.
Right.
Shit.
That's
That's
not
alright.
good.
We can
Definitely not good.
For a bit.
Okay, so I guess let's go and find out if everything's okay.
So you got to wander over to where the B team are
Yeah.
resting.
Yeah, we'll go see how AO's team's going.
Yeah. Okay. Right. We'll go back to the other team as you wander over. Sin, Ellie, what are you guys doing with the Dryads?
I turn to Sin and say, we may need to go for a little wander northwest.
I think it would be good to take the boys with us, especially if, as Lantana says, we might be getting into something a bit above our heads. Should we go check on the B team to see if they've been okay, or if anything's happened to them?
I would say so with AO nightmares.
Lantana says, and she finally finds a tincture. Says that's why I'm here, to see if there's anything I can do to ease her suffering while she recovers from whatever has afflicted her. We can travel back together if you like.
Absolutely.
Sounds
We'd
wonderful.
love to accompany you.
And effectively, at a very similar time, the ladies and the fellas arrive at the B team. Sitting around the camp, their camp's very much like yours. One tent, couple of sleeping bags. You can tell that Irvin has started, like sleeping under the stars, whereas Maggie, for some reason, likes being in the tent with Dermot. But yeah,
Besties.
you can see Ao wrapped up next to the fire in like a cold sweat. She's kind of like kicking back and forth, and it's very, very difficult. Like, you can tell she's in quite a lot of discomfort. You can see Dermot is trying to, try and keep her calm, and obviously doing what he can as a cleric. You can see Gal. He's pacing back and forth quite angrily, and he's getting, looks like he's quite frustrated. But as you approach the party, you can see that Lantana kneels next to Dermot and starts applying this tincture to Ao's forehead.
I immediately pull out my kettle and start brewing some chamomile tea for everyone.
They don't stop you. They quite welcome the idea.
Can I guess, have a look, using my knowledge of arcane to see if anything is in the arcane nature sort of interrupting or causing issues?
Of course you can. Make me an Arcana check. Can someone make me a survival check?
Oh god.
What's my
It's a survival game now, ladies and gentlemen.
I've only got
Mine.
+3.
Jesus.
Mine's a +5. Please hold.
That's a 7 total.
I've got a 15 +5, so I've got 20 total.
Okay. So Ryu
I'm definitely not doing it.
doesn't feel like she's sick. This could be the work of magic. This could be the work of food poisoning. Like, she looks sick to you.
Yeah, okay.
Right. It's not enough. Like, she's sweaty. She's cold.
Yeah.
She's shaking. Like, this could be as much food poisoning as it is magic.
Fair enough.
You see tracks that kind of come to this gap of the trees just outside where their camp is, and they head northwest. Like something came in the night and went back. And they're boys. They're boys. They're always going to be the boys. Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, the boys.
I'm just
Go for the boy.
responding to chat. There's no insult to the boys. And Thafin, yeah, he's but yeah, so you...
To be fair, he's definitely the boyish of the...
Or if anything, he's the man of the group, actually. If that's the case. Everyone else is the boys, and he's the man. Thafin.
I'm definitely the man.
That's what Thafin likes to think.
Yes.
Likes, he knows.
Yeah.
Please don't make me spit my drink in laughter.
I'll make you spit something.
So what's...
Don't you dare.
Thafin!
So, is there anything you guys like to do?
I'm saving myself for Ao.
Ao, did you say that out loud?
No.
I was going to say, because like, Ao is right there.
No, that was a meta joke.
I love it.
That would have been so funny though if he had
You
it.
would have pissed
No, it would
my
have ruined
soul.
my whole 3-year plan.
And yes, we're sharing chat. I assume that's Baby Bear.
Yeah, no, that's not Baby Bear. That's a mate of mine. I've
Different
just
bear.
explained it to him.
Yeah, we've got shared chat on, so anyone that's streaming can see the chat, which is awesome. But yeah, so you're brewing tea. She mentioned, when I say she, I mean Lantana, mentions that there was a traveller that was searching out there for something. They've not returned, so that's obviously not ideal. But yeah, what did you guys want to do?
a different traveler to the one we were just asking Lantana about?
Yeah, so not Talnus.
Okay, not
Apparently
Talbot.
there was someone that was asking questions about... Yeah. Yeah. How do I say this? They were asking questions about the arcane. And... Yeah.
So it seemed like they knew something was going on, is essentially
No,
the implication?
they were looking for something. They were looking for... Like, you know how you're seeking, like, cooking stuff from out the world? They were seeking arcane things. And there are lots of travellers that go to Bazazan from here. And being told that there were travellers going missing, logic is rescue magic stuff.
Yeah, okay.
So, but they've... But yeah. But yeah.
What I'm hearing is they're going to be walking northwest soon.
Oh,
Walking.
thanks for the follow.
I don't like walking.
It's fine, Vapin. We'll brew some more tea.
I pull Thafin and Ryu, what's your name again? Tuel aside, and I catch them up on basically what we had learned from Lantana. So, I don't know about you guys, but we didn't sleep very well last night, myself and Airi. We can't quite remember. We can't remember our nightmares, but we know we had them, and we went looking. We went asking questions and bumped into Lantana, and she was looking really worried. Obviously, because Ao's really sick at the moment, so she was looking for something to help. But she mentioned that she does think there's something haunting this area that is connected to both the nightmares that we're experiencing and the people, the travelers that are going missing in the middle of the night. She did say she felt like it was coming from the northwest area of the northwest area from where we are currently. So I just thought Ayo is clearly sick. She's been up all night with nightmares. Maybe we should check it out.
It's a good idea.
Wait, Ao was actually... I dreamed that Ao needed help.
Did you?
Yeah. I woke up in a sweat. I remember Ao calling out for help. And so that's why we're here. We came over to check on her.
Gal kind of interjects. He's the drow. He says, well, whatever you're doing, do something about it. We can't have Ao like this. We can't travel without her being able to stand.
I will do anything and everything to help her.
We will ensure that she's helped.
Yeah, we will help, sure.
We'll fix her.
That has no chill.
Baffin has no idea how to not be just thirsty.
When you say handing out, just to your party, both teams?
No, both teams, everyone. And I make sure that with Ao's, I steady her hands. And I've given her a mug that has 2 handles so that she can drink it easily while staying wrapped up.
Yeah.
And I say to her, rest. Needn't struggle or waste your energy now. Leave this to us.
She struggles to drink the tea, but with your help and Lantana's help, she is able to. And she finally does kind of get to, the shaking's enough, eases enough that she can kind of shut her eyes. The B team are clearly on high alert, keeping an eye out for their friend.
With Daffin's very limited knowledge, because he has lost his memory after all, would he have any knowledge of anything that could impact our memory whilst we sleep? Like our dreams?
You would know that there are monsters that can impact dreams,
remember them, I assume.
Or it's less of remember them and more. It's more than one. So it's kind of a case of you've got one clue. This thing is impacting your sleep.
Yeah.
That doesn't narrow it. Like there's a couple that it could be, but also the thing is like you're not Volo, so like having knowledge of every monster in the world mightn't be. You know what I mean? Like there's a couple that like you're aware that there are creatures that do this kind of thing, but it's not that you could list every single one.
Okay.
So this is like a giant game of guess who.
Well,
are you just gonna rule out things, or we just go and find out what the hell it is?
I say we go find out what the hell it is.
Okay, I'm good with that. I turn around to see if Lantana is free, to see if she has any more information on what this thing that's haunting them could possibly be, or if she has any guidance that will help us when we go looking for answers.
Has no idea. However, all she knows is it's like she feels there's a strange malevolence encroaching, and it's getting like she feels like it's coming in waves, which based on the survival check, it seems like this thing or something is coming here and then going back. So this isn't something that's just out there. This is something that's coming.
It's hiding.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we should go and look for some answers then.
Lantana offers that she's happy to pack up your companion's camping equipment and have it ready for upon your return.
That would be...
We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Well,
is there anything you'd like to do before
does anyone need to have a look at the vendors before we leave?
No, I don't feel like vendors are really important right now.
So effectively, if you need gear, they sell some basic stuff: parchment, oil, hunting traps, blankets, backpacks, quivers of arrows and crossbow bolts. Like effectively, very basic survival, very basic trading goods.
I will I'll take enough like materials and stuff for like writing and
you've got that already. You've got that gear or kind of stuff, basic stuff like that already. If you were asking for like,
well, in that case, then that's okay then.
If you're asking for a mile of rope, that'd be a bit different. But for like a couple of pieces of parchment and whatever, that's all fine.
Yeah, easy.
Yep.
Sweet as then. I don't need any more then.
Alrighty. So who's going to lead the search into the woods?
I'm happy to do that.
Well, it's a survival check before I...
Hold on, before we leave, I want to pull up to the side the dude that I accidentally blurted out all that stuff to, and say,
Can you just keep that between you and me? I didn't mean to say that.
He kind of like looks down. I wasn't even paying attention.
I like you.
And that goes...
quickly skitter away.
The funny part is he literally was ignoring you the whole time.
Most people do.
That's okay. Too well
It's
likes.
only when I make something go boom that they pay attention.
Well,
that is a mistake that many shall make in their lifetime. Everyone should be watching you at all times, young one.
That's why you like
Chaos Goblin for a reason.
That's why you like explosives so much.
What's an explosive?
The thing that makes it go bang.
never mind.
I make it go bang.
All right, let's go get this underway. I would love to sit and chat, but I feel like we should try and help our friends first.
Yeah, you've got a missing compatriot. As well as...
Oh yeah, Talson. Yeah, he's important too, I guess.
Alright, so who's making me my survival check?
Not me.
I will roll it if nobody else wants to. I'm happy to.
The druid should.
I vote Sin.
I agree.
Alright.
The one with the high whiz. The one with the high whiz.
It's more like I'm offering in case.
But I do not make any promises.
I blame you regardless of if it's good or bad.
It's fine. Whatever happens,
12.
It is what it is.
It takes you about an hour, but you do eventually find some tracks. And after about an hour, it leads you to a small canyon that contains a cave. Can I get you all to blind yourselves, please?
How do we do that again?
I think it's
B.
B.
Done.
You just press B, that's it.
there we go.
That includes you.
Done.
Thank you. Okay. Give me a second. Oh. Okay, and then...
Hello?
Stop picking up things.
I
Didn't know
would if I could,
I was
but I'm
clicking back into the
blind.
game.
I was about to say we're blind.
Yeah, well,
I was just
someone's...
clicking back into the game. I didn't mean to.
Alright, you can unblind now.
Ooh. Scene change.
So, this is what you see. So, please not move the fox around. That fox is my fog of war opener. So, you guys are there. You see... let's change that music as well. This is no longer...
A murder mystery?
Not yet, but
I
maybe
don't
soon.
have a mini anymore.
We're getting there.
should have a mini on your table.
Nope.
Is he under your shit?
No.
Someone's got like really slow internet. I'm trying to get this clip playing. There we go.
No one does. We're all running actually pretty well. Yeah, your minis disappeared.
Yeah,
Good.
weird.
Good thing I have a spare for everybody.
Aha, thank you, good sir.
Alright. So.
Oh.
That's right. Alright, so what would you guys like to do? Don't need the minis for this stage. Well, I'll just drag the fox around until you just let me know where we're going. Are you entering the cave?
Okay.
Are you entering the cave or not?
I would like to investigate the cave mouth first and around it, just to see if there's anything going on. See if there's any tracks or anything that we should be worried about.
The tracks have led you here.
Is it just the same tracks? There's nothing else extra?
Yeah, it's the same tracks, yeah. But it looks
Okay,
like there's
cool.
it looks like there's multiple sets though, now that you're closer.
Yeah, okay. That's more what I was going for.
Is it
Going
multiple
to and
sets,
from
or is
the
it
cave?
Same set
Yes.
many times.
Different sets, different sizes.
Okay.
And Bear, the giveaway is for a physical item. One of these, but still in pieces unless you want me to build it. It's a rapid fire dice box, but we'll talk more about that at the break. So are we rolling investigation checks, or are we just wandering on in?
I'm going to
will
roll an
definitely-
investigation.
Cool.
I'm not.
I should point out, you will see these numbers and stuff. They are for me, they don't mean it. It's just so I can know what I'm referencing to in the map, okay?
Fair enough.
So don't be like, okay, one, what's that mean? It's just an indicator so I know how to describe the area you're in.
Just so you're aware, I'm dragging my dice
Yeah.
out because they're all sitting together.
Ali, I saw a 15, so what was that?
Yep. 17 investigation check.
Like I... Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. No, you go.
So like I said before, definitely lots of tracks in and out. Definitely looks mostly humanoid. So from medium to or small creatures. I should point out you're a party of medium and small creatures, so it's not like you know. Lots of in and out foot traffic. What did you get? So you got, was it a total of 17, Ali?
Yep.
What did you get, Sin, for yours?
I got a total of 20, if that helps.
It does. It will make a difference. So, Ali, you identify there's different tracks. With Sin's help, you then identify some of the feet look like they're not being dragged, but like they're dragging their feet. So you know how when you if you were to just step in, say in dirt or in sand, right? If you're walking properly, it'll be footprint, 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 footprint. But if you had a limp or you're dragging your feet, it's drag footprint, drag footprint, drag footprint, drag footprint. That's what you're kind of seeing. There is some normal paths, but drag footprint, drag footprint.
That doesn't bode well.
Thanks for the feedback, Bear. I work really hard to get an engaging table for the party. But yeah, what do you guys want to do? But yeah, you don't see any traps. You don't see... At the moment, it looks like a natural cave with, weird fauna and dead trees and stuff.
Is there anything else besides the cave that's notable when we have a look around?
No, not really. Not from the outside, anyway. You go at the moment... Or it does look dark. You don't see light in here.
Okay.
Tabletop sim's not particularly expensive, Bear, but
It's
you've got
20, 30 or something.
But this is this table has probably taken me 20 or 30 hours, or probably 20 hours for the 4 sessions so far to get it ready, maps and setup stuff. So it's not just a buy the game, play D&D. Anyway, are we jumping in?
I think so.
Which one? You said it was dark. Who has dark vision?
Good question.
I do.
Ooh.
I
Yeah.
have dark vision.
But yeah, Bear.
The elves do.
Yeah, tabletop sim, great game, great for this kind of thing. But just takes some time to set up.
There you go. Yeah, he's kind of considering, likes the idea for our sessions. So
Yeah. But yeah, so who's got dark vision? Who doesn't? It's probably the best kind of questions.
I have dark vision. I'll happily lead.
I don't think I have dark vision.
I don't think I have either.
Sin, aren't you an elf?
Yeah,
You
but
should
for
have
some
dark
reason,
vision then.
I
You
haven't
have-
put it on my character.
you have
sheet.
dark
They
vision.
just haven't bothered to put it on
Okay.
there.
You have
just
dark
forgot.
vision. The turtle won't. Don't
Yeah,
think
I
that
don't.
does the goblin. I don't think so.
Faffin doesn't know. Goblins don't have dark vision. Last I checked.
Okay, cool. So
I will.
is someone
absolutely
lighting a
lead.
torch?
I'm going to suggest that we don't, to start with, at least until we can see what's going on, but I'm happy for the party to light one if that's what they choose to do. But
So
I'll happily
How-
go ahead.
as you start wandering in, you do notice one thing. There are these occasional mushrooms, right? They are providing dim light for 10 feet, but only where there is a mushroom on the map as pictured where my Fog of War Fox is. So, it's dark, dark, dark. Ooh, a little bit of light here. And it continues being dark.
Do these mushrooms look at a place?
Look, they look as...
With my knowledge of, ingredients and stuff like that, do I look at the mushrooms and go, that's strange, that's weird, what the fuck are these mushrooms? Or would they be normal for, this kind of area?
So I was going to say, if we quickly go back to the map, right? If you were anywhere that wasn't the barbed fields in the Jorhasian wastes, this would be weird.
Okay.
But you've just gone past
When in
this.
Rome.
You've gone past this Verminlong Wildwood. You've seen weird, weird stuff. So it's not. These appear natural. These don't appear to be magical. These just appear to be bioluminescent mushrooms. You could harvest a small portion without them affecting the light. But yeah.
Okay.
I would like to harvest some.
Awesome. Make me a... I'd argue this would be a survival check or a sleight of hand check to try and... Because obviously you don't want to destroy it so there's still that light, but you'd like to harvest some.
Whilst they're harvesting,
Might have
I'm
been better.
happy to sneak forward just a little bit further and see what's going in the dark vision.
Yeah.
Because I assume I've got better vision than the rest of them, distance-wise.
Sin would be equal or better.
Yep.
She's a wood elf, not because you're a half elf, right?
Yes, I'm a half-elf.
Yeah. Not to be
Well,
racist or nothing.
I think I have...
You'd be the same. I think you'd both be 60 feet.
Yeah, I think it's 60 feet dark.
How'd you go with that roll?
I got 12.
You managed to harvest a little bit. You feel that if you attempted any more, you'd probably kill the mushroom, and you would lose your light. But you've got, I'd say, one portion of glowing mushroom. You
I'm
get
sorry, can I just clarify? You just said lose your life?
light.
Light.
A light.
Light.
Like
Sorry,
the
apologies.
like the
No,
mushroom is.
you particularly lose your life though.
That
Yeah.
would have been hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. Accidentally cuts a little bit too much.
Yeah. No. You feel
Well,
like
shit.
you're trying to keep the mushroom like enough so that it's like stays lit.
Does it continue to glow once I've cut into it?
No. You feel that like what you cut is no longer part of the spore, and quite quickly dies.
Harry, you could probably try digging it up, to be honest.
How about we leave it for now, just in case?
Yeah, it's been
I
40
think there's more important things to deal with.
I'm gonna say let's worry about mushrooms later when we've found the people that we're looking for and gotten everything we need out of here. And I'm just gonna look.
Distractions.
I'm gonna keep moving, and I'm just gonna like keep looking down the hallway because Twell's like on a mission. He's got his he knows what he's doing, what he's trying to do. He's helping people along the way, but he's on his mission.
Okay. So we
I
get
whispered to Thea. Is it Thea or Tia?
Thea.
Thea. I whispered to Thea. I really wish to make mushroom tea.
so where my hand is where we're getting to. I just needed the map light there. So you get here, okay?
I'm gonna suggest to everybody that we be careful and maybe go in stealthily, considering what we're trying to do.
So you get to this corner here. Are you rolling stealth?
I would like to because I'm going ahead of everybody just a touch.
Well, is it you and Sin going ahead, or
Well, yeah, I assume Sin was coming with me, but while they were trying to harvest, I was like, no, I'm not sitting around for a harvest. I'm looking ahead to make sure that we're not going to get fucking murked.
Okay, so Airi and I are at the back of the group then.
Mhm.
All right, well, I'm going to lead. I'm going to touch forward a bit then.
so
Just to
stealth
scout
check?
Is
Yeah,
this
bear
all the
with me.
people with him?
This will be the forward party. So anyone in the forward party that's going ahead, stealth.
Oh, God.
Probably doesn't matter.
That is a 7.
Hey, we got a nat 1!
Okay.
Mine may as well be.
All right. So as you get to this corner, you can see a tunnel to your east. It looks like it's blocked by a cave in.
Ignore that die roll. It was me
Yeah.
moving a notepad.
A slight breeze makes its way through the fallen stones, smelling of must and decay. Standing before the cave-in stands a small metallic creature, humming and trilling as it looks at the rocks. It looks over its shoulder directly to you. Coop, can you describe what your character looks like?
My character is about 3 feet, 3.5 feet tall. He's got a shimmering sort of metallic shine to his outer, I guess, mechanical look, and is kind of in resemblance to a bird-like creature, at least in the head. I don't really know how else to sort of describe him. He's got a large leather bag and a tool belt on as well. This looks like a very strange adventurer.
Yep, and you're like dead. Your stealth was terrible. He just looks over his shoulder and sees the two of you like. And the thing is, because you're stealthing, so you're like creeping, and he just is, and he's just like what? And you're like standing there with your hands up like bad ninjas. He just looks at you. You do not feel threatened by this creature.
Wait, am I out here or am I in the cave?
You're in the cave. It's just because of I'm just using the fox to identify where the party is at the moment. So party's here. You're like here. Actually, as long as the minis have the toggles turned off, the revealing fog of war, you can move your minis around as long as you've got the toggles off.
So I'm roughly where I place myself there, am I?
Yep.
Cool.
So
And I'm sort of like around.
there's a rock fall right there.
Where
Yep.
did my mini just go?
You're right there.
It wasn't there a second ago.
Oh, give me 5 seconds. I just need to shut up the house because it could be downpour.
Yeah, the rain's just really got bad now.
Seconds. Sorry.
It's raining.
It's raining dogs.
So yeah.
Wobble.
So I'd
fun
argue
fact.
you two would be here, so you could kind of be keeping an eye on these two. But yeah, anyway, go on.
Oh, nothing crazy. I'm just waiting for everybody to be here. But because everybody was singing It's Raining and all sorts, It's Raining Men and, Let the Bodies Hit the Floor are the same song sung from two different perspectives. I would just like everybody to know this.
I love it.
Random shower
Right.
thoughts, as they say.
Sorry, can I add that I have like one of my dancing lights out?
Okay. So you do
Because
have
I
a
would
light
need
out.
to be
Yep.
able to.
Yep.
I would need to be able to see.
Is it just dancing?
It's kind of just hovering around me. They're kind of skinned to be mechanical
Yep.
lights that I can
Like lanterns?
kind of
Like
kind of
magical
like
lanterns? Yeah.
floating.
More like
magical
flying
lights.
firefly.
I
Do you
like
have,
that.
Not
like-
just a ball of light. It's like it's something that
S-
I've created.
By the way, just a heads up,
cool.
that mini is actually what his creature looks like. So if you zoom in on the Jiminy miniature, that's kind of what his creature looks like.
Uh-oh.
It was very hard to get a custom-made mini in for this character, by the way.
And I am very appreciative because it is awesome.
Oh, it's like a droid.
Yeah, he's a
fucking,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a.
That's
I'm a robot,
legitimately fucking
technically.
cool. I like that. That's sick.
That's
So,
why
like,
I described him as he was humming and trilling, like, yeah, as
That's
he,
fucking
like he
cool.
was thinking. So,
So-
Coop, just to describe from the DM point of view, you're down here looking for what we discussed, and you got to this cave and you weren't sure if there was something behind this rock fall or if you should continue further into the cavern, and you've now been stumbled upon by two other adventurers. That's where the story picks up. Now you're you. Go for gold.
Okay. Who are you?
I pull
He
my
can see us?
sword. I'm assuming he can see us.
Yeah, he's got lights
I
out.
spotted
It's
you.
lit up.
I-
It's lit.
I literally
I'm
looked
pulling
at
my
you.
sword.
I take a step back and ask who you are.
Coop, that was a person. Well, he pulls out a sword. You pull out a gun. It would have been a perfect opportunity.
It's literally. I was thinking it, to be honest. I was like, please tell me he just goes, the fuck, gun, dead. It would have been funny.
I'm pretty, like,
Slow to violence.
yeah, not slow to violence, but like cautious enough to not just take action.
Yeah. I've never seen a creature that looks like this before, have I? So I'm just assuming that this is wild and I've never seen anything like this, so it's alien. Would that be fair to say, DM?
Yeah, it's definitely. You've seen like automatons and things like aren't unheard of, but you've never seen an automaton like this. Never, never, never.
So, actually, I would like to ask. Yes, I know he's a robot, but does he look aggressive? Does he look?
He looks like he was looking at rocks
Just-
and turned
just-
around, and you just pull a sword on him.
So
So
cool.
he looks like he's adventuring, like you. You've surprised him. Remember, he's not sneaking. He's got a light out. He's investigating rocks. You've
Yeah, that's
turned around, seen him, and gone, "Huzzah! I have a sword." At the moment, you're the aggressor.
I'm not attacking. It's for protection for myself. It's like I've never seen anything like this. What the fuck is this?
So it's a protection sword. So yeah, you'll bring out your inner American.
Yeah, basically, it's pre firearm America is what I am right now.
It's a freedom sword, is what I'm hearing.
I was thinking it. Thank you for saying it. With this sword, I cast freedom of life.
Yeah, bro was just collecting crystals.
Sorry, my brain just took a moment. My brain's like, what?
So, scene. You two are sneaking into a cave looking for bad guys. You found what you would seem to be some kind of adventurer, because he's not, doesn't look evil, he looks like a little automaton.
I will keep the sword out, but I'll put it more of a lowered defensive stance.
Quick question: does your sword actually have a name, or can we actually name it the Sword of Freedom?
You can name it whatever you want.
Sword of Freedom if you really want, but it doesn't have a name. It's just a long sword at the moment.
Okay.
And sorry, so when I've come around and scared you've spoken.
Yeah, I've sort of like cocked my head to the side, kind of. I was sort of keeping to the bird aesthetic, kind of like cocking my head to the side like a bird, looking at you, and I ask, "Who are you?"
Is this in like straight common, no breaking up? It's not robotic. It's just straight.
Spoken.
Sort of
There would be
smooth?
there would be a robotic sort of monotone
Inflection.
to it,
Okay.
inflection to it, but otherwise it is just in common.
I'm gonna say that sort of put me at a bit of ease. That'll sort of say that okay, it's a robot that's just chilling.
I'd laugh, Coop, because he's taking so long to respond. You start saying the same thing in the other languages that you know.
Other languages,
yeah, to see if he just doesn't understand common.
Just listing them all off until he says
Until
something.
there's
Yeah,
like
'cause
something.
Because I think you've got a few languages, don't you? Yeah, you've got other languages. So
I've
do
only
you
got 2 languages.
do the other one as well?
Sure, I can't speak it actually.
Yeah.
but-
So he says, do either of you speak Draconic?
I believe I do actually.
No.
I'll just double check. I'll double check it. I have it written down somewhere. No, I don't actually. No, I
So-
swapped that out at the start. No, never mind.
So you hear
He's
something.
casting spells on us now.
You hear him say something in Draconic.
No, what the fuck is this? And I am going to shove him because I don't know this language. I'm going to shove it, assuming that it's trying to cast something. Because
No,
it sounds
you remember
very...
he asked who you are. You took forever to say anything. And he said something else in another language.
Oh, all right.
He
well,
spoke to you in
never
common
mind. Doesn't make
first.
sense.
You just haven't
my
said
brain
anything.
was-
You're just standing
My brain
there.
is having a moment. Okay, well in that case, I will. I'll respond with. I am 2. I'm known as 2. And I'm looking to the group, bit sort of like to Faf and be like, I don't know this person, so yeah, go with it. I'm 2. Who are you?
No, you're not.
I give him the like slight nudge kick to the shins.
Ow! Ow! What was that for?
Shh.
I'm just
Oh,
still
I get it.
cocking my head to the other
Couldn't-
side, just watching you two interact with each other.
Who?
Would you like to ask that again?
Yeah. Who are you? I am 2, by the way. And I will
What?
put a hand out.
I look at your hand, kind of strange, and say that my name is Artisan-092.
Artisan 09-2.
Dash 02.
Oh,
Dash
02, sorry.
092.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
Specifically.
092. Okay, cool. What are you doing in these caves?
And I mean, I'm Thafin as well, but no one seems to care.
What are you girls doing, by the way? The druid and the monk. You see them talking, by the way. You can hear them talking.
So we're just slowly. Well, I'm slowly walking towards them.
We're just
I'm probably
ambling
like-
up to them.
Yeah. At this
They're
point,
just
we're
discussing
probably like
mushrooms
up
and how
to
to cook it.
yeah.
Exactly.
We're discussing the benefits of mushroom tea.
And how to extract the best flavor.
Yes.
I am just here investigating this cave. That is my response to your question.
Okay. Can I look around at his feet and see if it's similar to the dragging and
No. As in,
Okay.
you can, and no. This creature
Yeah.
is far too small. This creature is
I-
far too small.
I thought so?
This thing is
Worth asking.
I'm about the same size
a
as
Saffin.
Thafin.
He's about the size of a goblin.
Right.
He's very small. Yeah, he's not very big.
Oh.
He'd be up to your waist. Like he'd be like up to your
okay.
waist.
I'm not so worried about it anymore. Okay, cool.
Yeah, this thing like to shake his hand, you'd be like bending down. Like yeah, he's not very big.
Right, okay, that's fine.
He would
The model
he
is to scale.
yeah, he is considered a small creature. The same as Staffin, you are considered a medium creature.
Okay. So what exactly are you searching for in here? Anything in particular?
Nothing in particular. I am what you would call a curious sort.
They call me curious too, but I'm gonna assume it's for different reasons.
I thought your name was Thaf.
That's what I keep saying, but they don't listen.
And just internally face palms.
I walk up to him and actually say hi. We are here to
We are here to deal with some stuff. We don't know what's in here yet, but do you want to help? You said you were curious.
Curious George.
I am considering going further in.
Can everyone stop hovering their hands over everything? It's so distracting.
It is, eh?
Yeah, I say back. I am considering going further back into, further into the cave. I just don't know if it is safe.
We don't think it is, and that's the reason we're going in.
By now, the girls have gotten definitely like
They're up with
yeah,
us.
they're there. Like you pop your head around now, you see the little robot.
All
Hey
right.
girls, look what we found. His name's
new friend.
Artisan092.
I start backing
I-
up now that there's more people. I'm feeling a little uneasy and cornered.
I approach Artisan092 and say, "Hello. How can I assist?" Because I believe these boys may perhaps be confusing a creature.
I pop my head over Q's shoulder and I'm like, "Oh, cute. Hi, new friend. I'm Thea."
Hello.
I'm gonna say I would like to go and have a look around the corner if possible, so that we're not,
Thank you.
you know, we're not sort of having
Yeah,
anything
at a
creep
stalemate
up on
here.
us while we're here. Like, what the fuck's going on? We're having
I,
a conversation in the hallway. Meanwhile, the local residents are like, "Someone breaking in."
I
So, yeah.
approach Artisan092 again and say, "My name is Rhea. It is lovely to meet you."
It is a pleasure to meet you too.
Rhea is a creature that you're probably not familiar with. You've probably not seen a turtle before.
Actually, that is a good point.
The others you would have seen. You would have seen goblins and elves or elf subspecies, but you probably wouldn't have seen a turtle before.
I cock my head once again, and I say, "Excuse my rudeness, but what are you?"
None, no offense taken. Not rude at all. I am a turtle. My kind is a little bit rare and sparse. So it's not uncommon for us not to.
Are you all extremely soft-spoken?
Not all, but I choose to be because, and I pull out my tea. I prefer the more delicate thing. And slowly sip my tea.
As this conversation occurs, those with olfactory senses, another whiff of decay kind of comes from up the cave.
Ooh.
All
right.
Like decay.
I'm like, all right, there's something dead up ahead. We need to be careful and inspect this. And I'll
Look at you all contorting your
proceed.
faces.
I will proceed to go up ahead and have a look, but also try to be sneaky about this shit. Now that we have somebody with dancing lights around them and that, I would like to be slightly more ahead of the lights.
So you see here, so this is like a rock fall where my hand is. There's a rock fall that seems to be blocked at the moment.
Yep.
You see here a very, very, very narrow crevasse. And it's dark as anything, and you can hear a trickle of water through the other side. And then this opens up into another room if you want to explore this room.
Sorry, what color hand is yours?
Yeah, we
'Cause I
can't
don't-
actually see
I
your
don't
hand
I was
see
either
about
in
to
the
say, we
shadow.
can't see it.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't see it.
maybe, I don't know why my hand's in. So, I am the money. So, here,
Oh, there we go.
here is a rock fall. Here is a
Yep.
very narrow crevice. And here is a room that opens up. And this is
I would-
pitch black, and you can hear trickling water through there.
However you hid your
Can
hand,
I
I want
peek
everyone
in
to do
there?
it because it would make me happy.
Can we actually hide our hands from everyone else? Is that something we can do?
Probably.
I'm gonna research it. You guys,
Because I
continue
think that
doing
would be
things.
great.
It would be great.
That would, yeah.
Actually, hands.
Yes.
Hiding is... Oh no.
Hey,
Huh?
press H.
Did mine disappear for everybody then?
No.
No.
No, but that's what the menu says.
Anyway, what are you guys doing?
I'll have a look to see see through that little gap, see what's in there, since dark vision and all.
I sort of look at you and say, I couldn't seem to see anything when I looked earlier.
In
'cause
K3 or
I
in the room?
explored
So
this
you...
little
I'm looking
area.
in K3 because you said K4 was a
So
crumble,
so
right?
K4 is like a rockfall. K3 is a narrow crevasse that's pitch black, and you can't see even with your dark vision. It's it's a winding, very very thin crevasse. So
Okay.
it's not that you can't see the end of it. It's just like it's dark, and then it kinks off, and then there's just rock. You can't see past it. But this
Right.
room where the Fog of War Fox is, that's accessible. So like this path is accessible. Where the money is. Are you going to go into this room that's open up?
I'll have a look into there.
Okay.
Messy
I would-
webs.
I would like to creep forward to here and see what I can see as I get around the corner here.
A small
So, looking
cavern
down this way.
lies at the bottom of a slope. It looks to be previously used as a campsite with a long cold fire pit. However, bloodied and mangled knapsacks and bedrolls are all that remain of those unlucky travellers. The southern wall of the chamber features a mural painted like a spider with red crystal eyes and a body shaped like a skull.
Can I history check to see if the image is familiar?
Sure.
Fucking likes the history check tonight. We are at 20.
You've got to remember, we are in a place of, the betrayer gods. This seems like something that a cult known as the Children of Malice might have left behind. They were a cult during the Calamity. But this looks much fresher than the Calamity. But yeah, definitely looks culty, a cult.
Cool. Alrighty. I'll articulate that to everybody. And I guess creep forward a bit more.
I start walking around the
about
corner
here.
to sort of see what he's up to.
I follow my new friend.
Yeah, so like I said, on the southern wall of the chamber features a mural painted like a spider with red crystal eyes and a body shaped like a skull.
Are you going to tell us what you see?
Yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying. Everything I see, I articulate to you guys. I don't know what the hell my screen just did, but okay. I don't see any creatures in here, so I guess I'll keep moving forward.
It's a dead end.
Completely dead end?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, nothing in here, no...
There's a mural I've described 3 times.
Aside from the mural, there's no discarded weaponry, there's no armor, there's no nothing sitting around that looks like it's no one grabbed shit in...
Are you going to investigate?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking you. I'm going to investigate. Just give me 1 second.
Can I do a history check?
I was going to say, there is. I know you're leading the way, but there are 4 other adventurers that might want to do something.
Yeah, can I do a history check as well to see if I can sort of help shed some light on what this mural might be?
100%.
Okay, what is that? Just roll a fucking...
My die is not rolling in the chat.
Was shit. Oh, mine didn't either.
Like it's an 18, but it didn't.
That's weird. That's right.
It didn't place it. Is it doing it for anybody else?
Yeah, mine's not showing up either.
I don't know. That's right. So, Ryu got an 18. What did you get?
I got a 4 plus.
Oh, hang on.
A 4, nothing.
I have proficiency in history, but...
So then you add your proficiency bonus, which is 2.
Investigation makes it 23, sorry.
No equipment. Like I said, you do find 2 slashed bedrolls, and it looks like whatever was sleeping in those bedrolls was attacked, and it looks like they were dragged away, but the blood is very long dried. But there is still blood.
Yeah, okay.
Stefan and his curiosity starts to peak up this.
I'll tell everybody obviously what I've just seen and say, well, maybe we'll have to go and look down that way that Faffin's now looking at.
Ladies, were you doing anything that you'd like to do for this?
I'll let you go first.
Oh, I was just following the boys. Trying to keep them out of trouble.
I know it's just a map image, but like, there's bags behind the bod rolls. Is there actually bags, or is
Yeah, there's bags. There's just nothing in them, or nothing of note in them, and it's long, it's very much decayed. So like, there's rope, but you pick it up and it just kind of like falls apart in your hands.
Yeah.
There's old torches, but they're all like wet. You know what I mean? So because there's nothing like. It's a bit like in video games, like, you know how like in 7 Days to Die you'll open a bag and it's like, oh, there's nothing in there. Or there might be stuff in there, but there's nothing that's usable. There's nothing of merit. Like, same with those bedrolls. They're bloody and ripped to shreds, as you can see with like the dried blood. So there's nothing worth... Yeah. But they look like travelling packs. So like, there was some rope in there, some torches, some long rotted rations, but nothing of note.
Can I get closer to the mural and do a history check?
Sure.
A 21.
Right, so... When you believe this is definitely a mural to the Children of Malice, and you believe that this is... These guys worship Lolth, you are aware that they do not like the Kryn dynasty, and you believe that they wish to return the Drow to their more traditional origins. And looking at those gems, they look quite precious. I'm looking up close and personal.
Okay.
Would
Like
we,
actual gems?
with
Yeah, the
I-
actual gems. Yeah.
I
Would be
relay
with
that information to them so that Sin and everyone knows.
would we know if taking the gems would be would we know enough history with the checks that we've done to know if taking the gems is a bad idea?
That's not a question I can kind of answer. That's like,
Okay, let me rephrase. Would we have any knowledge of any previous experiences where these gems have been taken, and then there's been there's been retribution for it or something like that?
at the end of the day, this is a mural. You are defacing what these people have left behind, but does it look cursed? No. Doesn't look magical.
Out of my character's curiosity, I go up to the gems and investigate them properly.
Are you trying to like pop them out, or?
Not at first.
Okay, so make me an. Are you touching or are you looking? If you're touching, it's an investigation check. If you're looking, it's a perception check. Like if you're like physically playing with the gems, it's investigation. If you're just eyeballs only, it's perception.
I'll touch them. I'll I guess I'm not really feeling them, but I'll make it just looking investigation then.
Okay.
That is a 12. What modifier is that? Sorry, I'm not used to this
It's alright.
part.
So, what did you roll?
Rolled a 12.
A 12, and you're doing perception, sorry?
Yes.
Your character sheet's not visible for me for some reason. There we go. You said perception, that's wisdom. +1. Are you proficient in perception?
No.
So you could roll the 12, you got 13. They look to be carnelians worth about 5 gold pieces each. And they look like they're just kind of, like they, cut out a little bit of the stone with the chisel and put the gems, press the gems into the stone. They look like they could quite easily be popped out with a chisel. But you don't see any like magic runes or anything like that would be protecting them.
I start trying to pick them out then.
Okay. As you touch the mural to get the gems out, the party that's still in this cave notice that for a moment you realise that part of this rockfall is an illusion, and it allows a waft of smell, and then as he removes his hand from the gems and takes them away, the illusion returns.
See that?
So you guys here saw that this cave, like some of that rockfall just disappeared, and then it reappeared as he was doing something in the other room.
You guys see that?
Did I actually see that disappear and then?
You're investigating the room, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. That's why I was asking.
So they know you wouldn't.
Did I?
Sin might have, and Thafin would have, because Thafin's looking at the crevasse.
I saw something. I definitely smelt it. Did you dealt it?
No, that was really weird.
Fucking love Thafin.
Hey guys! Guys!
What is it? Oh no.
Why did he sound like he went into the crevasse?
That was the point.
The rock did a thing! Come look at the rock!
I hurry over to Thafin.
Whoop. Whoop.
What did you
Still
see,
over there picking
Thaffin?
crystals.
Yeah, you got them both. They're 5
Explain.
gold each, and they are carnelians.
Well,
No impact for no.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, go on.
the rock shimmered a little bit, and then I smelt stuff.
So not down this one, not down the one that's near K3, the one that's near K4. Nothing happened here. It all happened down. I keep getting cuts in my head. So not here, down here, where the money is. That's an illusion. Part of it's an illusion. So it's like part of it is a genuine rockfall. So if you touch some of it, it is a rockfall. But you saw for a moment, and those of you who saw it could walk through it. There is a path through this rockfall that is an illusion. So
I
you
Really?
get to walk forward to touch the rock.
Yep, and
Where I
your
thought I saw it shimmer.
and your foot disappears into the rock, and you take a step onto ground beneath it.
I will come back around and do
I
what
just
I've been
start
doing.
walking through because I feel like king shit right now.
I finish
And
packing my bag with the crystals and I come around with a bewildered look on my face.
yeah, you see them just
Dude,
walking
why
into
are
the rocks.
rocks that I was investigating before are suddenly gone.
No, the rocks are still there. So like the moment you
Oh, the rocks are
the
still
moment you took the hands off the mural, the rocks reappeared. But but you can now see but the illusion is dispelled, so you can now see the party walking into rocks and disappearing.
I cock my head to the side again and follow.
Yeah, so you pop out here. Thaffin went through first, so what do you guys do now? Do you all come through, or?
I
Thaffin
follow
doesn't even
Thaffin.
stop walking.
I'm following Thaffin to try and keep him from blowing too much of himself up.
I'll be
I'm-
obviously doing what I've been keeping on doing.
Well, the party's gone without you, so you're no longer in
Yeah.
the front.
I'll be following, that's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm just going to keep going.
Cool. So what's the marching order? My favourite question. Put the minis in order of marching order.
King
I
Thaffin first.
I would be second.
and I'll be third. Even though I'm the one with night vision.
And I'll be following in behind.
Thaffin doesn't need to see.
To blow shit up?
Well, there is, again, there
He
are
is the
mushrooms.
bomb.
Look, these are mushrooms, so there is some dim light in these spaces.
There's some dim light in my head too, but you don't see me bragging about it.
Don't forget, I've still got my
Dancing lights out,
dancing
yeah.
lights up.
So,
Damn, your
There
Thaffin is
is
showing.
light.
so you turn the corner of the tunnel, so as you're kind of wandering around, so I'll just move Dem to where the description happens. You get to about here. And as you come through, it becomes more and more increasingly populated by those gently glowing red mushrooms. But as you turn the corner, you see a withered and dismembered corpse among the rubble in front of you. It's partially burst, leaving gore and sludge all over the ground. The remains of the corpse appear to be partially wrapped in sticky webbing. So down here.
Cool.
But there's more of those mushrooms if you wanted to do anything with them.
Thaffin, do you want to go first, or are you happy for me to jump in here?
You can go first.
Can I wander over to the body and investigate to see if I can figure out, like, if it's one of our missing friends from the campsite, or if it's someone unknown to us?
Oh yeah, of course you can. That would be an investigation check. Unbarred potential. This is an adult stream, Bear. I DM other games, but this is the only DM game I'm currently DMing. But I've been DMing for a long time.
An 11.
An 11. Definitely doesn't look familiar to you. This
Okay.
looks to be long dead.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's all you get. But it looks like it's burst from the inside, like from its stomach, like burst out like alien
Chest
style.
blasters?
Not chest, stomach.
Like whales.
Like alien, but tummy instead of chest.
And
Ugh.
spiders.
And it's
IBS?
wrapped in
Like
web. It's
spiders.
wrapped in webs.
Spiders.
Yeah, spidery IBS. Oof.
Oh, I like spiders.
I'll do. Can
Spidery
I roll
IBS.
a nature check on what kinds of creatures would do this?
For the webs or the creature?
The
Webs I can just give you spiders of
Yeah.
potentially regular, potentially giant, but spiders. These are spider webs.
So, if I were to roll a nature check, would I potentially know what type of spider we're dealing with?
Yeah, definitely. I would definitely, because you could kind of scope the size of the webs.
No. 8.
They have legs, that many legs actually, and they have pincers. Those kind of spiders, the ones with 8 legs. That's what you can get. That's what you can ascertain with your nature roll. With your nature roll, that is what you get.
Lovely. Okay.
Hey, at least you know they're spiders with 8 legs.
I'm gonna
That is
make.
more info than you
I'm
have
gonna
in
head canon it that one of the spiders actually has 7.
One of them has 9.
and he's doesn't agree.
Can I?
That's just a severely bad battle damaged centipede. One with 9 legs.
Or did it steal the one that's only got 7?
My
still
leg
its
now.
leg.
My leg now.
This is all mine.
Victory
It's a
leg.
hierarchy thing.
You took out the king.
Is there anything else you'd like to do before you move on? There is more mushrooms if you wanted to sticky beak at them.
I'm gonna sort of come around the group and suss out more of what everyone else is seeing.
Yeah, I should point out, I assumed at this point the party had wandered into the room.
Yeah. I'll try and quickly dig up one full mushroom.
Okay, make me a survival check. Are you doing anything with these mushrooms? Or are you just gathering them? You're not like eating them or drinking them at the moment.
No, not at the moment. I just basically want to gather it to make tea.
Got it. Yep. Make me that survival check.
11.
You successfully gather another portion. Similar deal as before. You think if you gathered any more from, you could try 3 times because there's 3 in this room. But yeah, you gather you could probably get 1 portion from this safely.
Okay. I'll leave the 2 portions. No, I think that'll do.
You got 2. I say portions. I mean like for a teapot. So you probably be able to brew an entire thing of tea with one of these portions. So it's not like you're not getting 1 mushroom. You're getting like a handful of mushrooms every time, like enough to make a meal or to brew a pot of dry and brew a pot of tea with or whatever. But yeah, so like 1 portion. Do we continue down the cave?
Yes, sir.
Same marching order. Are we stealthing or just wandering down?
I am definitely being fucking stealthy in this place.
Well then, I should point out it is kind of a party thing. So if like Ryu, you could roll stealth to high heaven, but if the party's kind of lumbering around, they're going to know something's up. Things in here will know something's up.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You're welcome to still roll,
cautious.
but you'd have to be at least 10 feet away from the group.
I just want to make it known that Thafin has been screaming multiple times.
Oh,
Stealth is out of the picture at this point.
fair enough.
I'm kind of like, I'm following the group, looking around, sort of picking up rocks and looking at them and putting them back down, and that's kind of what I'm doing in this situation.
Think Tuel's found his next thing that he wants to try and teach himself how to do. Create magical items.
Are we still going?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still going to keep moving.
I put us in order.
Cool.
I'm staying at the back, yeah.
So, a heavy metal cage with an open door sits against the wall of the cave to the south. Before I describe this next bit, are you doing anything with the cage?
Investigating?
I'm just going to look at it, yeah, from a distance.
Yeah, you see something in there. It looks like it's kind of like in the back of the cage.
Do you want me to roll at it? Perception roll.
Roll me an investigation check to see if you can,
But that I have to touch it.
Oh, so you just perception? Then perception, yeah, perception.
I send my dancing lights up ahead as well to sort of help light the way.
5.
Yeah, you see stuff at the bottom of the cage.
Oh, stuff!
Do you then start rummaging through it?
I do run over to it, yes.
Okay, roll me that investigation check.
I'm not going to bother adding anything.
You don't find anything. Does anyone else want to help Fafin look through this stuff?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
Yeah,
help.
I should point out, at the moment, like, you're seeing the odd bone, tattered fabric.
Are there any
definitely go have a
pristine
look.
bones?
A few.
I take 2.
Okay, you take 2 pristine bones. You're not sure what they're from. Definitely humanoid.
Doesn't matter.
I definitely go over and sort of look through it as well.
Do they both look like the classic femur bone from fucking
One is a femur bone. One is not. One is a femur. One's a femur bone. One's a rib.
What
I
roll
don't
do
want
I
the
need
rip.
to make?
If you're looking for stuff, it's investigation. Like, kind of like rummaging through this stuff to see if there's anything interesting.
Oh, investigation.
Yeah. Because, like, you identified this stuff there, now you're kind of, like, picking through it.
What is it?
10.
Is that the highest we've got?
Yep.
Would I go to 6?
Nice.
Okay, so the 10 was enough. You find a aged and twisted holy symbol, and there's a message carved into the back of it. It says, "She seeks to blot out our inner light. Luxon, help me, or we are lost."
He seeks to block out.
Our inner light. Luxon, help me, or we are lost. And this is a holy symbol to the Luxon, which is a religion in Wild Mountain. Which you all would have. Actually, you would all have some knowledge of the Luxon. It's a religion particularly supported by the surface-dwelling drow.
Yes.
Now
Right.
that I've collected 2 bones, I turn around to see what else is in the room.
That's it. You've effectively found bones and you've found that holy symbol. Are you keeping the holy symbol or are you leaving it in the cage?
I keep it.
So in your inventory, I'd put warped holy symbol of the Luxon.
Mhm.
Okay. So, do we enter the next room?
Where is the next room?
Coop's right at the door. I'm not saying he's there, but that's where the entrance is. I just can't move. I can't move my fox too much, otherwise you start seeing the room. That's all. Are you going in?
Yeah.
Whoop-a-doop-a-doop.
Uh-oh!
So,
I turn around and look at Artisan and go,
Are you seeing the shit?
do you step into the room?
I do.
Alright, so everyone place your minis where you are in the room, and everyone roll me a d20.
I'll let someone.
Fuck yeah. I win.
I'm probably over here. Oh, that's not too bad.
Roll a d20.
Yep.
Oh
And-
boy.
What save was it? Sorry.
It's an initiative roll.
Oh, it's just a roll.
It's initiative.
It's initiative. Okay.
It's an
I rolled
ambush.
a 1.
It's an
I rolled a
ambush.
13.
So, can
I
you...
rolled a 1.
I got
Dem, this is usually your realm, if you can.
I'm
Could
on
you...
it.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah.
Can everyone hear the music, by the way?
Yeah,
I
it's intense.
can't.
Barely.
barely.
Really? I can hear it fine.
I've got no audio.
I
Interesting.
also have lo-fi going in the background because the dogs are not happy with the storm. But
Yeah, because I've got combat music.
Pat,
I've had
what's
music
your
playing the
initiative?
entire time.
It's been very vibey.
Can you hear it now? I just turned it up.
Yep.
I've got
Pat, what's your initiative?
nothing.
Oh, I can hear it
2.
slightly.
It's on max. If you go to your music up the top, you can change the volume. I've had ambient.
Mine's up max, and so's my volume.
Pat, your initiative isn't 2, it's 2 plus your roll.
Oh, sorry. My initiative is 2 plus my roll.
You
It's
rolled a
3.
1.
What was it?
I got 3 total. I rolled a 1 for my initiative. Yeah. Terrible roll today.
I got a 10.
I don't even see your roll in the list.
I know, it's not
It's
working.
not been coming up, yeah.
Yeah, mine isn't either. I get if it's initiative on the sheet plus roll, I got a 17.
Oh, do we? Yeah, we plus the initiative, don't we?
Yep.
Aye.
Now what? I'm is to
19.
look at the rolls when I do it, but yeah, it comes up with the most recent roll. If you highlight the die, it was a 1.
Tia, what'd you get?
I got a 10. Well, technically, I got a 7 plus my initiative of 3, so 10.
What'd your enemies get, Jared?
Let me roll.
And how many?
There's going to be 3. So
Lovely.
first gets a 1. It'll lose to Ryu because it's a creature.
Can I
Next
ask
one.
What it's called, if yet, or do I have to wait?
I can give you. We'll call it Giant Spider 1, Giant Spider 2, and Giant Spider 3. So the next one. The next one is 5. Actually, I need to be checking. The next one's 8. Sorry. And
I
last
apologize,
one
I'm
is
very stupid.
7.
The reason I have no audio is because I bumped my fucking audio fader.
So yeah, I've had ambient music
To
playing
mute.
the entire. So I feel sorry for your viewers because there's been ambient music playing the entire time.
Yep. But it's back up.
So, does anyone have any abilities to join the surprise round? I'm pretty sure someone can't be surprised if they took their feat. Yeah, so Coop, you will act in this first round as it's a surprise round. Does anyone else have anything that helps them engage in combat that, like, you cannot be surprised?
No, no one took a
I don't
vote.
think so.
Nope. Alright, so this is a surprise round. So, it's going to go... So, Coop, your spider senses tingle. You realise something's up. You are under attack. You can't see from where yet. Roll me a perception check if you'd like.
Yeah, I can do that. Two,
2.
3.
You don't see anything. But you
I
know...
do,
Fix your
however,
dice, Pat.
because I sense something, I reach to my side and pull out my big iron.
Your gun. You draw your gun. Okay. Is
draw.
there anything you'd like to do?
I pull out my gun and I get myself.
You can hold an action until you see a creature to attack. You can hold an action, but you need to call what you're doing. So are you taking a shot? Are you going to cast a spell?
I'm just readying myself.
But you can hold an action to take a shot if you'd like.
He's saying, do you want to put an attack action on the...
On the stack.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So effectively what you're saying is when you see a creature that's not your friends, that's aggressive, you're going to take
my
a
dice
shot.
Working now.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, would you like to
Fix
do
it
that?
for you.
Yeah.
I would like to do that, yes.
Alright, so... I'm not sure which of my spiders is an initiative, but this one, Giant Spider 8, but Giant Spider 1, makes its appearance.
All dice should be working now. I've just fixed them all.
So,
Thank you.
it climbs down from the roof. You've got an opportunity to take a shot. Would you like to take a shot?
I'll take the shot.
Then take the shot, you Bucky-O boy.
So, is it 1d10?
You know, you're going to roll a d20 first to see if you hit the creature.
Oh, right. Are you serious?
I changed this color just so it can be seen better.
Is that a misfire?
I don't know what the...
You've got a pepper box, right?
Yeah, I feel like it would be.
I know what. I know.
Is misfire from memory.
Pepper box. Because I don't want to crit 1, you misfire. What's your misfire score?
I'm bringing up his sheet specifically.
Yeah.
I have 2d20s.
Pepperbox, misfire 2. Your gun jams. So now you need to use an action to try and fix your gun before it breaks.
Shit.
Yep, so your gun is jammed. That is the end of your turn. It is now the spider's actual turn, now that you've taken your shot at it. It's going to skitter up towards the closest creature, which is Thafin, and it is going to try and attack you. This is not a dice roll. I'm just bringing a dice over to save me having to keep bringing over to my sheet. That's not a roll. This is. It gets a 16 to hit you, Thafin. Okay. Do I have a dice here? I do. Good, good, good. 1, 2, 3. So, you take... Oh, it's not doing it again. Ugh.
I'll fix your dice if you bring them out.
They're over here. D8s. So it's going to be D8s for the combat.
Just continue and I'll fix it while you do it.
Yep, so it's a... 2... You take 5 points of piercing damage. And... 7 points of poison damage, and you must make a Constitution saving throw.
Seven and a con save.
So you take the full 7 poison damage. So, yeah. 5 points of piercing damage, 7 points of poison damage. I believe it's the next spider's turn.
Did you not say to do a con save?
Yeah, what was your con save?
It's a fail, but I hadn't done it yet. I asked a question.
Oh, sorry, yeah, so you take the damage if you fail the con save. Sorry. The poison damage. Otherwise you would have taken
And
half.
What was the normal damage?
5. The second spider drops in from here and engages the you two. It's going to attack Sin.
Yep.
Does a 19 hit you?
I'm gonna say yes, it does.
Alright, roll me that con save, please.
Yeah, that's still a D20, right?
Which of these is
Yep.
working for me? Oh, so that one is. I'll get rid of those ones. Alright, yep.
Oh.
Alright.
Nah.
So you're taking 4 points of piercing damage and 11 points of poison damage. And the third one, a little bit bigger and nastier than the others.
Oh shit.
Actually, sorry, the bigger, nastier one's on you guys, sorry. And this is going to rush right down the guts and go for our new little robotic friend. That hits.
Yes.
I don't think so.
So you take 17 points of piercing damage. Are you resistant to poison damage?
I believe I am.
Should be if he's mechanical.
So you'd still make the...
Getting
Can I?
We're not there yet. Give me a sec. It'll be back to top initiative after this, though. So whoever's next will be Ray. Will be next.
More of a reaction thing, maybe.
It's a surprise round.
Oh,
So you guys are all
Yeah.
like, "This is all happening. This is all happening in 6 seconds or
Okay.
7 seconds." You're like, so effectively, you've walked into the room. 3 spiders have dropped from the floor, or from the roof, and have rushed you. That's all happened in 6 seconds. Then
Yep.
you all can
Love
kind of go.
this.
Yeah. The only person
love
that
this for all of us.
Yeah, and but the only person that could react is Coop because he can't be surprised.
Okay.
Would you how would he go with the poison? Can he take poison damage?
I'm trying to find it. It's not on
sorry.
the thing. Just continue and we'll do the damage after. It's fine.
Yeah, I've got the roll here. So we're going to top of regular initiative. Rhea, you're up.
I turn around to Big Bad and Ugly.
Which one?
And the one closest to me. One that's behind my...
You're kind of pincered at the moment.
I'm pincered.
Yeah.
It didn't pincer... Didn't it go for Tia?
Yeah, but it's... You're between two, so which one are you
You're
hitting? So
I'm hitting the Giant Spider 2.
Got it. Cool. Yep, sorry, because you're quite literally like you could hit either of them. I wasn't sure which one you were trying to smack. Got it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So number 2,
Got it?
as you said, that was the Big Bad.
Yes, it looks like it's a little bit bigger than the others.
Okay. And I'm going to use my claws on it.
Okay.
The answer is no for Cooper. He will take the. He has to do the con save.
Alright, roll a con save for me,
think
Coop,
that-
while we're doing it. Trying to hit it?
I don't think my dice rolled properly.
That's
Hang
right.
on. Okay. I don't think a 9 is gonna hit it.
No, it won't.
No.
Quickly
Okay.
pause. Coop, how'd you go with that con save?
Look at. Sorry, with the bonuses, is it the number next to where it says saving throws?
So how it works is with your... So it's your con bonus, and then if in your saving throws it's ticked, then you also get to add your proficiency bonus. So your saving throws are con and intelligence by the looks of things. So yes, so you add +5 to this, whatever you rolled.
Okay,
It's
then
whatever
I
the
got
number
a-
is next to the thing. I've already done all the proficiency addition.
Yeah.
I have an 18, plus I also have a advantage when dodging attacks.
This isn't
Or
to-
is that
this
an
isn't-
action.
This isn't to dodge an attack, this is to not get the full whack of the poison, which you succeed in doing, which means you only take 9 points of poison damage. What do you mean you can try and dodge an attack? What are you talking about?
No. I just with my like character feats or whatever, the whole cannot be surprised, advantage when dodging attacks and when making first attack of combat. I was just like, what is?
So
like,
you should have
is he
rolled that.
dodging an attack?
You should have rolled that
No,
last one with
it's
advantage.
for when he's dodging dexterity things.
Oh, okay. So this wasn't Dex. Yeah, this wasn't Dex. This was just
Yeah,
an
that's
attack
what I
roll.
was- Yeah, that's what I was just asking.
Nah, cool.
I'm not like on a side topic.
No, all good, all good. Who's up next? I think it's Arson
Sorry,
with
how many points of damage?
9 for the poison. You already took the piercing damage before.
How much was the piercing damage?
I can't remember. It was a crit, so it was
It was like
It was 20. Oh, no, sorry, 17.
17. There you go. Welcome to the campaign. With the first attack on you, a crit. Arson, you're up. Thea, you're on deck. Or Tia, you're on deck.
and then minus
Alrighty.
another 9 for the
Yep.
poison.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna say
righty.
my...
Oh,
My-
I just, yeah, if you can to win in combat, try and keep your counter up to date so I can keep an eye on your health. This thing up here. Coop, the counter near your calculator.
Oh.
I use that because I have a copy of it behind my DM screen so I can keep an eye on everyone's health. But yeah,
Are you on 5 health already?
he got crit.
That was a big crit!
With poison. So it wasn't just damage, that was poison.
I took 26 damage.
Yeah, you got wailed on.
To be alive on in one hit from that's pretty good, I think.
I'm going to. I'm going to use Scorching Ray on the spider that's in front of me.
Is this a ranged spell? If so, because you're in melee, it will be at disadvantage. Because ranged attacks in
shit,
melee,
yeah.
ranged attacks in melee are at disadvantage.
That is correct. Right. What other? I could just whack it over the head with my whatever fuck weapon I have.
Don't you have
Quarterstaff.
spells?
You should have burning
You
hands,
most-
stuff like that.
You've got burning
Range.
hands. You've got burning hands, which
Burning hands
is a cone, like a flamethrower.
Yeah, but I also didn't know if anyone had moved, and I know knowing
So
that
you could comfortably hit this spider, giant spider 2, without like hitting anybody. You could you could try and hit these two, but I'd argue you'd hit Coop and Daffin.
Okay, well let's try and hit giant spider.
All right. So do you have the
Two?
do you have the info for burning hands, or do you need me to get it for you?
No, I've got it here. It is.
It's a dex save, right, for me?
Scrolling up, please hold. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
I believe it's a dexterity saving throw.
Duration is your thumbs. And dexterity saving throw.
I rolled a 2, so a total of 5. So I assume I fail. So hit me with your 3d6 fire damage, my friend. Smack me.
Wait.
Smack me with the...
3d6.
It's like a little fireball. Dun, 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 dun.
So what's that? A 4. A 1.
So 5.
And a 2.
Okay, so 7 points of fire damage. It eats all that up and goes ouchie, ouchie, ouchie in spider talk. Is there anything else you'd like to do? That's your action.
Yep.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I would like to. Hang on, sorry, I'm just having a nap. I would like to. I can't move past Ali, can I?
You can, but if you move out of their engagement, they can attack you with their reaction.
For I'll end my turn there for now.
Addison, you're up.
So I only have one action, don't I? And that's to unjam my weapon.
Well, you don't have to. You can do something else. You can cast a spell. You can do other things. You can drop your gun, pull out a melee weapon, and smack it.
But yes, to use your gun, you would have to sacrifice an action.
And it would be a chance to fix it. Out of combat, it's a little less hectic.
That is fair. What does the spell Thunder Wave do?
Oh boy.
It goes boom.
Yeah, within like a 10 or 15
15 foot
around,
cube.
I believe.
Not do that then.
Well, it can knock creatures back too.
Yeah, it pushes them.
But you'd hit.
But I would hit everybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, you're thinking of Thunderclap, guys. Thunderwave is the forwards one.
No, it's a 15-foot cube originating from you. So everything.
Forwards, not
No,
back,
no.
not around. That's
Each
Thunderclap.
creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you. So it's a 15-foot cube around him. I'm reading the spell. Is it thunder? Did you say Thunder Wave?
Thunder Wave.
Yeah, Thunder Wave is around him. I googled it.
Really googly.
El Google.
So effectively, if your party think they can make a con save, because you could potentially hit... You could definitely hit this one, the one in front of you.
He doesn't know us. Of course we can make it, right?
What else has Coop got?
Because changing weapons is an action too, isn't it?
So, how I've always said is if you drop it and draw, it's a bonus action. If you stow your weapon and pull another, it's an action. So obviously, pros and cons of dropping the weapon means after combat you've got to go get it. This also means if you move after you drop your weapon, you've got to go... It's not on your person. You could also, as an action, use some of that ointment.
This is true. I might have to do that honestly, because if I get hit again, I'm dead.
Right, so as an action, you apply some of the ointment. The information's in your notebook, my friend. It's 2d8 plus 2. Right, so that's it for your turn. Are you doing anything else with your bonus action, or
What's that? Sorry, what's that top part? The contains 1d4 plus 1.
that's
dose.
just the actual item. So you have your doses
Okay.
based on your thing. So you've got 4 doses. That's just the actual item description.
Okay, so I roll
2d8 plus 2.
plus 2.
Yeah. If you've got nothing else though, we can move on. So Tia.
Okay, I am going to Burning Hands the nearest spider, because I assume they haven't moved. This...
Wait,
Yeah,
haven't you already had to turn this thing?
that's why I was questioning why I was going again.
Yeah, you should have been.
Because you guys aren't paying attention to the thing.
So Raya was up first. She swung and a miss. Artisan's gone. Tia's gone. So it's up to the spider. No, you've already gone.
Yeah, Tia, you went before Kupal.
Yeah, you're supposed to go. Yeah, you're supposed to go after Cooper. That's okay. It doesn't
Fine.
affect the combat. So this spider goes first. The one on Demisin. And it's gonna actually. It's gonna be It's gonna be at disadvantage, but it's gonna try something on you, Dem. So it'll be at disadvantage because you're in melee with it. So the 6 does an 11 hit you.
No.
You see it try to shoot a web at you, and it misses. That's its turn. Boop. Alright, so now it's the big angry one up top. Yeah, it's going to attack Ali this time.
Alrighty.
18 to hit.
Just.
Make me that con save, please.
14.
Awesome. So you're going to take 7 points of piercing damage. And 3 points of poison damage. You take half. That's the thing. Tuel and Thafin on the same initiative. But
Wait, really? He rolled low?
actually, no, you rolled a
Roll
quick.
a 1.
Oh, you both rolled
One.
ones.
Oh, okay.
So amongst you, pick who's going first, but it makes no difference to initiative.
You go first.
Okay, well, if I'm going to go first, I am going to sleep
Who you so you're casting sleep on the
On-
area?
on the 3 spiders.
Yep.
I do my dice and roll. How do
Mm?
I need to roll multiple dice for the sleep.
Yep. So you're trying to get a big number.
Yes. 5d8. So how do I make it roll the 5 again? It is roll. Is there a way to multiply my dice for one roll? Oh wait, hang on. I think I worked it.
Clone them.
What type of dice do you want?
I think I just rolled it.
It needs d8s, 5 d8s.
Yeah, 5d8. Sorry. I don't know why my dice aren't rolling. So why is
They're
that?
working fine. Are you pressing R on them or are you picking them up?
Yeah.
Because they're working fine for me as well. It's working fine
Give
for
one
me.
sec.
Yeah, if you hit yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So it's
26?
26 total.
Yep.
I would like to start with the big one on Fafin,
And it goes to sleep.
and then I will start with the big one in the back left. No?
So that's it.
Okay.
You ran out of hit points. But you got 1 to sleep, that's pretty good.
All right. And I will leave it at that for now. Actually, I might move just over to here.
Okay.
Just into the corner here. It's not like sticky terrain or anything with the webs.
No.
I'm only asking because I see them there.
No, they're mainly up.
Okay.
All right, Thafin, you're up.
Okay. I preemptively did a couple things so that I didn't waste time.
Got it.
I'm casting a second level spell,
Got it.
a hurty spell.
Got
I
it.
rolled a 7 on my random number.
Yep.
That is Scorching Ray.
Perfect.
Roll my attacks now.
Yep.
I get 3 beams.
Uh-huh.
I will target them all on the...
One in front of you. The one that's not asleep, I take it. Because the one I flipped upside down is asleep. It's alive, but it's asleep. Hope no one has arachnophobia. Apologies if we do. In the chat.
Uh, 8 was the lowest, 16 was the next lowest.
Sorry, what was the numbers? Sorry?
8, 16, 17.
16, 17 hit.
Beautiful. Seven, then 8.
Yep.
Because I've done that, wild magic occurs.
Yep.
Bear with me while I do that.
Yep.
I just rolled a 100.
On the wild magic table.
Yeah, the extended one. I just moved the dice that one.
Really?
It's not use. I did, yeah, because that's a 100 on that one, and that was a 100 in the air.
Well, you get them back. Have you used any? Have you lost any hit points though?
I have, yeah.
Oh well, that's good. That's the end of your turn.
Sure is.
So the wolf spider that you just cast Scorching Rays at, not real happy with that. So it turns around and is like, I'm gonna gobble gum you, yummy yummy. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Con save, please.
Can I silvery barbs that?
Yeah.
I would like to make it re-roll, and I'll give advantage to Fafin on his next attack.
But what? Was that an... I'm just gonna roll that again because I did that stupid shit. Said 19 and a 16 and a 13.
It hit.
It hit, yeah. Because like,
And I got 16 on the con save.
okay, so you survive that, so it's 7 points of piercing damage, and then what was the con save? Sorry,
16.
16. So you pass that. So you're only taking 2 points of poison damage. Back to the top with Rhea, with then Artisan on deck.
Okay, let's try this again. I'm gonna go at the same spider I went at last time.
Yep, the one directly in front of your nose. Yep, the giant spider
Yep,
too.
the giant spider 2, yep. And I'm gonna try and slash it with my claws. Okay, that's a little bit better. So 13 to hit.
Woof.
Do we hit?
No.
I tried.
Can you flurry your blows or anything? Or are you trying to save that?
Fudge it. I'll expend a key point and I'll do it.
Get in there.
Oh, mother-
Smack it with your face.
Alright. That's right. So flurry blows. Imagine I've spent the key point.
Yep.
And I rolled a hit. That's a 12.
Nope.
How many flurry of blows do I get again? 2?
I think it's
3?
2 at this level, I think.
Okay. One more then.
I'm gonna say that's probably a nope.
That's the lowest of the rolls. Artisan.
So, nope.
Artisan, you're up.
Alright. I'm not the main focus of Spider 1, so I might take my action to attempt to repair my gun.
Go for it. So make me a Tinker's Tools check, which will be Dexterity plus Proficiency. So 7 plus your roll.
That was E. Let me roll that properly. So 17.
You successfully unjam your gun.
Sweet. I'm still in its radius, so I can't really move. So that's all my actions done, I guess.
You got a bonus action if you can do anything with bonus action.
I don't even know what my options would be. I can't shove it, it's way too large.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Nothing.
Alright. Tia, you're up.
Sweet. I'm gonna grab. I'm gonna Burning Hands the spider again.
Yep, got it.
Sorry.
So Dex
Words
save.
are- Yes.
It got a 14.
I think that is.
That beats it, so I still take damage, I just take half.
Sweet. Of the 3d6?
Yep. So yeah, roll 3d6, and whatever the total is, I take half. Because this is a nimble spider.
Nine, so what? 4?
Yep. Okay, we're getting somewhere.
And I am also going to. How's everyone's? Am I close enough to Artisan 092 to cast? Oh, actually, let me double check that before I.
Cure wounds is an action.
Yeah, so I won't be able to do that
No.
because I've already used my action. Cool, all
Not
good,
this
done. Done.
All right, cool. This little spider's having a nap, so we move on to this giant spider.
Oh boy.
The angry one. You just tried. So it's attacked you both, but you've cast set it on fire twice. Its allies swung and a miss, so it's going to attack the person that set it on fire twice.
No.
Ooh, that might hit 10. Misses.
Is this me?
Misses.
No, this is Sin.
Misses. 14. needed
Yep.
to get or higher.
Yep, so Joel and Thafin in that order.
Can I please quicken spell?
Of course you can.
I would like to quicken spell on sleep again. And I'm going to make another attempt at it.
Is sleep a concentration spell?
Oh, actually, let me double check that. You might be on
I'm
the
not.
money
I'm
there,
not.
I think
I'm
it
not.
is.
I'm not sure. But I'm.
Actually, I think it is. Give me 1 second.
No.
It doesn't appear to be actually.
Duration of 1 minute.
No, it is not.
So
It's just yeah, I'll use it again.
go for it.
The other big spider.
Well, they're all big, but
The other one that's not in the center of the whole group. Absolutely not wailing on. The one that's not trying to, kill our tank right now. We go for, it was the D8.
so 2.
10,
Yep.
18, 21, 24.
Isn't it 5 dice?
25.
Why'd you roll 6?
Did I? Whoop. I did, sorry. I must press it too quick. My apologies.
So which one?
25.
Which one are you targeting first? Because the one in the middle looks bloody. The one on the top doesn't.
I'm doing the one that's not bloodied.
It doesn't work.
Fuck. I will. Can I, because I quicken spell turned it into a bonus action, I can then cast a normal spell as well, right? Is that right?
So you can cast a cantrip with your action. You can't cast 2 leveled
That's
spells
okay.
at the same time. But yes, you can
Yeah,
cast.
that's okay.
Yep.
Cool. I am going to come in, and I'm just going to double check. I'm going to thunderclap the big one. Just want to make sure it's not going to cause anything to anybody real quick. Area of effect and all that.
So it's each creature within 5 feet of you. So as long as you're not within 5 feet of a friend, you're fine.
All right, I'll run up to here if I can make that.
If you'll take you'll take an op from this guy.
Yeah, that's fine. 3, 4. I want to get to sort of this side here.
Yeah, I'd
So
pay.
I'm away
Yeah,
from them.
but you're gonna take an op from this one.
That's fine.
Yeah. I assume that hits. Yeah. So con save. Oof.
That's an at 20.
Perfect. So taking 10 points from piercing damage, and 5 points of poison damage.
I do apologize. I didn't reset my health counter from level up, but that's my health now. What was the poison? 5?
5 and then 10 for piercing.
All right. That's okay.
And then I need to make a con save.
It is a con save, yes.
Low.
Okay, so my spell save is 15, so...
Yeah, no, there's no way I can beat it. Yeah, it's 6.
Okay, cool. So it's a d6.
Thunder damage. 4.
That is 4.
Awesome. Thafin, you are up.
Okie dokie. I managed to cast Green Flame Blade on myself.
Awesome.
Specifically on my dagger. Which allows me to then swing at an enemy.
Yep. And you're definitely in melee of the non-sleeping one, if that was, I assume, the goal.
Yep.
You'd be flanking with Ali, by the way. So you get advantage on the attack. Just so you're aware. Because you're parallel. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now. You couldn't hear for a second there.
Right. As I was saying, that it wasn't coming through, I can't attack because I've used an action to cast that.
No, with Green Flame Blade, with Green Flame Blade, I'm pretty certain as part of the action, then you can attack with the Green Flame Blade. You brandish the weapon using the spell's casting and make a melee attack with it against one creature within 5 feet of you. So as part of casting the spell, you then do it.
You get to use it.
Yeah, so you get to use it. Sorry, you're cutting in and out, dude. Are you there, Sean?
He's probably just trying to fix it.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Can hear you now, yes.
Thank God. Because I keep talking, and every time it does, it just cuts out randomly. So you repeated everything I just said, thankfully, so I don't have to repeat it again.
Yes.
So I'm going to do the attack.
Perfect. With advantage. That definitely hits. The second one definitely hits. Don't even need to do maths.
I'm having troubles finding how much it actually adds.
It's 1d8 fire damage plus the oh, it's 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
So that's... God, I've lost the number. $13 damage. 13 damage.
Blarg.
And then I get to do my wild magic. That's 73. I am resistant to... Oh no, sorry. I read that wrong. I cast Fear.
Okay. There's only one creature that's your enemy that's conscious.
I'm bringing it up now.
Yeah, I've got it here. Oh, wait a second. It's each creature in a 30-foot cone. So the only way for you to cast that not at your friends is if you just direct it to the center of the room. I want to get either of the enemies, because otherwise if you aim for that other one, it'll hit a friend.
Doesn't say it has to be a conscious creature.
If you want to shoot it, if you want to shoot at the sleeping, if you want to shoot at the sleeping one, I'll pay it, but it's not going to be afraid of you if it fails until it wakes up. I'd pay that. So it gets a 3 on its save.
It definitely failed.
So it's frightened of you if and when it is waking up.
I'm giving it bad dreams.
Right back at it. Alright. That's your turn. Which leads us to the dead spider's turn. Back to the top. Rhea, followed by Artisan.
Let's see if I can finally whack this thing.
You might have got Talnus's luck.
Maybe.
Hope not.
Alright. Claws. Let's give it a slash. Oh, okay. That's better. 20.
No, it misses.
That would have been.
No, you hit.
Don't do that to me, Jared.
I just feel
Nothing
the
do that to me.
infernal.
She's
I
gonna
just
murder you.
feel it from here. Just straight up. What the fuck?
Especially when people have been hitting on like 15s and stuff. But yes, you definitely hit. You
Out of
definitely hit.
nowhere, the spider grows like
It,
six
it,
sizes.
it, ca-
and misses.
it casts shield.
Alright.
That extra leg
Yeah.
moves and it casts.
But yes, you smack the spider.
Yay! For how much? Let's see.
Oh, nice.
Yes! For 11 damage. Finally, I've hit the thing.
Let's go.
And it's now bloodied.
Hallelujah. I end my turn there because I'm not risking the luck that I have been granted.
No worries, Artisan, you're up with Tear on deck.
Alrighty.
And you won't be at disadvantage this time, my friend. Because you've got...
This is very true. Is Sin and Ali in my sort of...
They're not.
way?
They're not. There's enough room for you to shoot around them because there's a gap in between them, so you won't be hampered. This thing's big enough that you can. There's enough of it to shoot.
Alright, I'm going to attempt to shoot Spider 2.
Got it. Go for gold, mate. Hit it with your D20.
And
Don't-
what's the...
So I think you add +7 to your roll to hit. That hits.
13?
No. 7. You roll a 9.
Oh, sorry, that's 9.
16.
Yep.
16 hits. So it's a D8 plus 5.
A D8 plus 5.
Mm-hmm. So
Pepper box.
yeah. Or no, D10. Sorry, D10.
D10 plus 4.
Isn't your dex 20?
I'm just reading off what it says there. My...
Oh, your dex is 18. No, you're right. It's plus 4. Sorry, D8, D10 plus 4. Sorry.
It's okay. Fuck, which one's the D10? The weird... That one?
That one, yeah.
9.
9 total.
Yeah.
Yep, it is. It's alive, but it's barely breathing. You have 4 bullets left in the chamber. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I might... No, that's it.
Ah, cool. Tia, you're up.
Sweet. I'm gonna turn it around to the spider behind me. Thing. The
Yep.
giant spider. Yeah, that one. And I will cast Scorching. No. I will cast Burning Hands on it.
Got it. So I got myself a dex save. It's a 16. So it'll succeed, but take half.
Sweet.
Which might be enough, because this thing's pretty fucked.
Unless it's all ones, in which case we're fucked. 2 and a 5 and a
Blarg.
6. That's 11, 12, 13. So
Blarg.
that's what, 6. Yay!
It
For all
had...
intents and purposes of like wrecking this big one that's
Yes, so
asleep,
effectively...
can we just mob it?
So how it works though is when the first damage is it wakes up. So effectively, I would pay that you could all get around it, and then get one free swing at it before it does anything, and you'd all get advantage if you're meleeing it. Or you know what I mean? So what was the plan for the group? Because at the moment this thing's asleep. You've got 3 rounds before it wakes up naturally. What would you like to do?
I assume we're just gonna murk this thing so we can continue, guys, or do you guys have other ideas?
I'm fine with murking it.
Good with that.
So what I'll do is you'll all get a free round of combat on this thing, and then we'll just go back to the top of initiative and it'll be awake, afraid, and awake if it doesn't die. Okay?
Yep.
Cool. So go through in whatever order you'd like. You can be in melee, you can be range, do whatever you like. I was just thinking in melee you can flank it, but you can be wherever you want to be.
I will definitely melee it.
Just be where you plan to be if it doesn't survive. So if it does survive, okay? So what's the plan, guys?
I'm gonna stab it with my sword.
Well, if we're going through initiative, actually, well, yeah, it would be.
I was about to say, do we want to follow initiative just to be easier?
Yeah, so we'll go back to the top because let's say it takes the rest of the turn for everyone to get in position. So you're all gonna go through. So Raya would be first if we're just doing that. So what's your plan? You're just gonna smack the shit out of it with advantage because it's asleep. Actually, you wouldn't even need to flank. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cause it.
You get advantage because this thing's asleep.
Okay. So that's first roll.
It's gonna hit with what you add, but yep.
Okay.
So yep.
yeah, I'll take the first one.
Yep.
So
That hits, yeah.
Beautiful hits, lovely. Now to roll my d6. 4 plus 5, so 9.
Cool. Are you gonna take? Are you gonna do the flurry of blows? Or are you gonna leave the hope for the rest of the party can kill it before it wakes, like before it gets a turn?
I'll leave it for the rest of the party, I think.
Alrighty. Artisan, you're up.
I'm just gonna pop it again.
Go for gold.
This, oh, sorry, this skips the. No, do I still roll the d20?
Yeah. You're still gonna hit it.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
You just get 2 rolls because it's at advantage.
You get advantage, thank Christ. Because the thing's asleep.
I got a 2 and a 5.
Don't think you're gonna hit, but your gun doesn't jam, thankfully. So you know, yeah, you don't hit, but you don't
Small mercies.
jam. Yeah. Tia, you're up.
So I will burning hands it, please, and thank.
It's asleep, so just do the damage.
Sweet, excellent.
It can't dodge an attack. I having a nap.
And then it's afraid as well.
Well,
Oh.
at this stage, I don't think it's waking up.
1.
Ooh,
One.
maybe. Maybe it'll wake up.
Can I also request a break after combat?
That's the
because
plan. Yep.
Yeah, I'm starting to struggle.
This, yeah, we'll take a quick break, but I also think we probably only have probably another half hour, 40 minutes to go of this dungeon.
Yeah.
That's probably what we're going to call it anyway.
Yep. Sweet.
But we'll have a quick breather after this combat. Tuel and then Thefin.
I am going to just try and stab it with my sword. I'll take that 15 for sure. So 19.
Yeah, hits definitely. Yeah,
Cool.
you've established the AC is 14.
Cool.
14 is the lowest thing that's hit it.
Just double checking my damage. I think I've put the wrong die for a longsword.
It's a
I put
D8.
a
I'm pretty
D4,
sure.
but it's a D8.
Pretty sure it's a D8 for a long sword.
Yeah, I just double checked it is. Oof. That is 4 damage.
It's alive, but it's barely breathing.
It's not making the next round. It's gotta die.
Sean, this is your chance to murk it.
I'm just gonna hit it with my dagger.
Go for it.
Six damage.
How do you want to do this?
I'm just gonna make it lose a leg.
Are you going to keep the leg?
Can you let me
Do it.
finish killing it before I answer the question?
Oh, sorry, you cut out. It stopped coming through. Go.
I'm gonna cut.
Got out again.
And
It cut out again.
Cast.
So just cut the leg off.
You cut the leg off, okay. As you cut its leg off, it stumbles and falls over dead. Alright, how about we take a quick pee break now, before we search the room. Alright, so we're back very shortly, chat. Well,
I'm going to let everybody know that there is a tunnel here that wasn't paying attention, or wasn't here, essentially. I'm going to stealthily go have a look, I think.
good move.
Oh, Jesus, it's just not with me tonight. 5.
You think you're being pretty quiet.
Yep, cool. I'm just going to keep wandering. Keep going down there.
Yep. If you get to say here, that is what you see. And that smell of decay, it's getting stronger.
Cool. Depending on, obviously...
Are you going deeper?
Nah, I'll...
Wait for
once
the party?
I know that the smell's getting worse, I'll sort of double back a bit and sort of just let everybody know it's getting worse further down. So while the investigation's going on and they're all taking the stuff that they're doing, I've done that and I'll make my way back.
Alright, anybody else doing anything?
I'm going to reload my gun.
Yep, that's fine. Yep, so are you putting just regular bullets in, or are you going to put walloping ammo in it? Or a mix?
I might put... I'm going to keep the 4 bullets that are still in it, and then, yeah, put 2 walloping in it.
Cool, okay.
I'm going to approach Artisan-092. Did you need some healing?
You could short rest.
Seems like you got pretty short rest, so how much
You
do we
could.
get back?
It depends on how you remember. This is a missing person mission, but as a party, you could decide a short rest if you like.
Guys, what do you
How
think?
did we figure my healing worked again? Because
You can be magically healed. You can't drink potions because you don't have a mouth. So things like ointments, magical ointments, and healing magic works on you because that is like it'll repair your body.
I could cast mending on myself.
So mending's not a healing spell. Mending is like repairing a broken chain or fixing a broken bottle. That would be very broken if you could use mending to heal yourself.
Oh yeah,
That is very true.
or it would just be a very, 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 very long process of trying to heal yourself. It'd be like 1d4 per 10 hours. With how long it takes.
Like thematically, in your resting because you don't sleep, that's probably how you'd fix yourself. Like thematically, like you would spend time when the party's sleeping, where you'd use your mending spell to repair your body over time. But that would be thematically.
Yeah, because I only go into a rest state for 4 hours, I think it was.
Yeah, and that's when you'd like repair yourself. Anyway, are we going to short rest or are we going to try and magically heal and move on?
I think we magically heal and move on.
Because looking at the map, as you can imagine, there's not much left to explore.
Yeah, I reckon we just magic it and keep moving. We want to get out of here ASAP. We don't want to on anything else.
I was going to say, did Rio just cut out for anyone else or just me?
Sorry.
No, he did, yeah.
So we get in and out of here as quick as possible. We don't want to lose that surprise sort of thing with the potential rest of this place. So I reckon we just magic it up and keep moving.
To be fair, I don't think there's any surprise anymore. I shot 2 rounds out of a
Gun.
in a
did
cave.
a thunderous. I also think that
It wouldn't be
from like
surprised
100
if you
feet
guys
away.
ears hurt.
Yeah, your ears
everybody-
would hurt, yeah. That's if you can hear anymore.
But I'm not aware because, like, it doesn't really like I can hear, but
But it's not.
not to the
Ryu?
painful extent.
Can you
Yes, sir.
Can you make me a perception check?
Sure. Not great. That would be 9.
You're not sure if you're hearing things, but it's almost like it's like you're hearing a slight chuckle.
Are you going to do your healing, Sin?
Yes. I am going
Hope
to.
that's unsettling.
I will do the same for myself as well. I'll heal myself if I can.
I'm going to use Cure Wounds as a 2nd level spell, if that's okay, please.
Yep. You're out of combat. You can cast that stuff without. Yeah.
Sweet. So it's 2 1d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. Let me find the d8s. So 2, 4, and my spell casting modifier, which would be what, my wisdom?
Yeah.
What should I say? Did I just say 2 and 4 is 6 plus 5, so 11. My God, I'm sorry, my brain is mush. I can't math. That's right? Yep. 2 and 4 and 5.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Back up to 23. That's much better.
So what's the plan?
Thank you very much.
No worries at all.
So
Seemed to get pretty beat up in that last battle.
So
Yes, that was not very nice.
So what's the plan, guys? Are we entering this space?
I'm gonna sort of.
Do you tell the party what
relay-
you think you heard?
Yeah, that's literally what I'm about to do. I'm just gonna be like, look, I'm gonna do it like in a whisper sort of thing too, because like I'm not sure if I'm going crazy, but I'm just gonna be like, hey guys, I could have swore I heard chuckling. I can't hear it again. I can't hear it anymore, but I swear I heard it up ahead.
Oh, well, that's disconcerting.
Yeah, tell me about it. What do we want to do? Are we
Well,
gonna try and...
I doubt
Fine.
if they're chuckling that we have any surprise on them, so let's go meet the maniac who's laughing.
Alright. So
Sounds good to
No
me.
objections here.
So you can gather you're probably entering into something. But put your in the visible space. Put your minis how you'd approach, because okay in this okay. So like the space that you can see where like the fox is.
Is that large clump there above on the ceiling, or is that?
That would be
blocking-
difficult terrain.
Okay.
So you can walk through it, but it's difficult terrain. So like you can go forward if you like, but like once you're in your position, I'm going to reveal the rest of the space. That's what I'm saying. Like what?
Oh, okay.
So like in
Move
it,
up to about here, so I can...
somewhere where the fox is, if you want.
I'm just gonna come in and stand here, so I view down and to my left.
Okay. So everyone, minis moved. Sin hasn't moved her mini.
Oh, coming now.
Happy with everyone is? Before I reveal the location?
Yep.
Yep.
It's a big area.
Jesus Lordy.
The spiderweb tunnels open up into a large chamber that echoes with a trickle of water. That same trickle of water that you might have heard through this little crevasse. Emerging from the murky water. Give me a second. Where are you?
And I'm so sorry. Sorry. Apologies.
Chuckling as it gets out of the murky water.
He looks pleasant.
He's just chuckling at the moment as he kind of like wanders up. He's seen you, like he's like walking towards you. And climbing down from these rocks, these two undead humans start crawling there. Well, actually, no, probably like a drow and, you know, humanoids, I should say. They look at you and hiss and begin to run at you. It's time for everyone to roll initiative.
Jesus.
That's an 8 for Pally.
Dem will organise the initiatives, I believe.
9.
17.
What was that, Coop?
9.
Oh, sorry, I didn't add the 5. 18.
Right. Ignore that. Have the party all rolled, Dem? Is Dem? Yep, cool. So the big guy... Oh dear. He gets a 19. So the Nurglid. Zombie 1 gets a... 3. And Zombie 2 gets a crit.
It's a crit, but what did it actually get?
A 20.
Any pluses?
Nope. So it'll go after you.
Got it.
It'll go after you, yeah. In any ties with the player goes first. Stupid tokens.
I've lost 2 over here in the fucking shadows.
Ah, I can...
No reason to wait for me.
Well, you're first.
Oh, right. It's gonna take forever.
Hmm?
My turn's gonna take forever because I haven't done any prep yet.
Well, it's alright. The first one will take a while.
Shouldn't have rolled so high.
Casting a
then.
second level spell.
Got it?
I don't even know what the fuck this spell is. Casting, hopefully against the big dude.
I've engaged when you move your minis, it should be a ruler. 5 centimeters is 5 feet, so every centimeter is a foot. Because this isn't gridded.
The big guy needs to make a intelligence saving throw. 14 to beat.
Yeah, he gets 17, yep.
None of those are rolls. That takes 4 damage.
Okay, yep.
Do the other thing. Not a roll, not a roll. That's 63. I don't know why it says. Oh no. 63. Okay. I cast Entangle, centered on myself.
So that'll make some difficult terrain around you. You think?
Yep. Difficult terrain for a 20-foot square.
Okay.
Each creature in the area when I cast a spell must succeed on a strength saving throw or have restrained besides myself. So, let's quickly get a ruler up. But you said there was a ruler.
It should have been. When you click on your mini, it should draw a ruler. Like I'm doing.
Did you
So-
do it to my one?
I did it to all of them, so if you right click on the toggles...
Works for everyone but me.
Nah.
Oh, there we go. Try again. There you go, yep. Yours is working now. As long as the toggle measure movement is on.
This would go through the wall, would it not?
Yeah, it would.
So everyone here gets hit with it.
Alright.
You all need to make a strength saving throw.
Oh boy.
All of us.
Woohoo. Yep.
I don't know about you, actually. So it would be 6, would be 30, right?
Yeah, so that's... Yeah, so it's... Yeah. So 5 centimeters is 5 feet.
Pat doesn't, it's just...
Oh, thank God.
So it's
I
just,
rolled
so
and
it's
I was
just
like,
the girls?
"Oh."
Yeah, just the girls.
Of course.
How much hurties do I take?
So, like that kind of square? Give or
Bit
take?
bigger, but yes.
So like... Some... Probably on the money, give or take?
Close enough.
Close enough, yeah.
And that's it.
Alright, that's your turn? Alright.
Yep, that's this turn.
Zombie turn. Zombie 2. So, you may have seen zombies like this before. These aren't your usual shambling dead. They sprint and scream. This one comes at you. It would pass through your difficult terrain. Beyond difficult terrain, does it have to do anything, Sean?
No.
No,
Did
just
anyone fail the save?
I think I did.
You have to beat a 14.
Yeah, no, I failed. I got 10.
So you're restrained.
Okay.
So this thing is going to attack you twice, Ryu.
Yes, sir.
First attack is a 21 to hit. Second one is a 19 to hit.
That hits as well.
Okay. So that is 6 for the first hit, 7 for the second of slashing damage. Okay. Nurglid is next with Rare
So
on
it was 6 and what, sorry?
6 and 7. Okay.
Oof.
And okay, it gets to here. And out from its maw, lashes out its tongue at you, Ryu. Does a 21 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. But it only does 6 points of damage. Raya with Tia on deck.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna try because I failed the save to get out of restraint. So
Is
that's
that-
another.
Is it an action, Dem, for that ability? To try and break it again, or is it end of their turn?
Action.
An action? Okay.
It's an
So-
athletics action specifically.
So I'll have to do another strength save.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, let's. Nope.
Isn't that a concentration spell, Sean? Couldn't you just break concentration?
I didn't cast it.
Oh, yeah,
It was
true.
wild magic.
Wild magic.
Oh, joys of wild magic.
He's
So
fun.
that was my action. Next person.
Alright, Tia.
Sweet.
Um,
Zombies, man.
with Artisan on deck.
With Artisan on
Next.
deck.
So on deck
Oh,
means
okay.
next.
Okay. Definitely knew that. Where am I? I am going to. If I'm. I am going to move slightly closer to Dem.
Okay, yep.
I'm assuming that's walls and shit.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I guess like yeah.
Okay.
And I am going to Narragalid. My god, the names. I am going to use. I'm going to summon my bird, my phoenix.
Yep. Do you have the mini? Oh, yep. Sweet.
Yeah. Popping her in. And let me just rotate her so she's looking the right way. And I'm going to direct the phoenix to attack the.
Dude, yep.
Is Narragalid the name of the thing, or is it the species?
The species. A Nurglid is,
Okay.
is like a demon, a frog-like demon fiend with a big
Okay,
mouth and a
I'm-
big tongue.
And I'm going to direct it to attack the Nurglid.
By the way, it hasn't stopped laughing. It's like it is like chuckling, and it's like like that, like sickly. It's
Yeah.
like he is playing with you at the moment. Like this is a game.
And so I need to roll for attack, correct?
Correct.
Well, that was a 7.
Yeah, I don't think that'll hit.
Good.
No. Oh, actually,
Okay,
what's your
all good.
what's your spell attack modifier?
5?
No, doesn't it?
13?
Oh wait, 13?
No, 12.
No, 7
No,
plus.
it'll be 12. It'll be 12.
Then it hits.
Hey! So it is 1d6 plus.
Your proficiency bonus, which is 2.
Sweet. So 1d6.
So
So
3.
it's 3.
Awesome. Alright, anything else?
I don't think I could do anything else because I used up my action to summon my wildfire spirit.
Perfect. Artisan, you're up. 12, you're on deck.
Cool.
Yeah. He's pretty tall, so I feel like I have a pretty decent shot where I am.
Yep, you remember you do have your other stuff, your artificer stuff, like your turret and whatever. I will admit I don't have a mini for your turret just yet. I've been trying to find one that would work.
This is true.
But I did get this mini in the event you want to use it because it's kind of cool. In lieu of your turret for now. I'll put it on your character sheet, near your dice.
Yeah, I might bring out my Eldritch Cannon.
Yeah. I figured that was pretty cool, and it's got fire on it, so.
I read it. Only thing is, I don't remember how it is. I think it's just stationary at the moment.
You're an artillerist, right?
Yes.
You take your action to create a small or tiny eldritch cannon and occupy space. It can be held in one hand. Once you create a cannon, you can't do so again until you finish a long rest. It's a magical object. And then you can use your action... Oh no. On your bonus action. As long as you're within 60 feet of the cannon, you can use your bonus action to direct it. Alright. Each of your turns, you can take a bonus action to cause the cannon to activate if you're within 60 feet of it. As part of the same bonus action, you can direct the cannon to walk or climb up 15 feet. So effectively, you cast it as your action, and then as your bonus action, you can move it and or fire it.
Okay, cool.
Okay? So, action to bring it out. Which one are you bringing out? The Force Ballista, the Flamethrower, or the Projector? The Protector, sorry. Which one?
I'm gonna bring out the Force Ballista.
Okay.
Yeah, does that just have any normal range?
Make it. It's your ranged spell attack. So, based on with 120 feet.
Okay, easy. I'm just gonna place it out in front of me.
Yep. You can use your bonus action to fire it.
Yes, I am.
So then, make your attack against. I assume the big guy or the zombie.
The Nurglid.
The Nurglid, got it.
Are you fucking kidding me? 5 plus
11 doesn't hit.
Also, with the always ready, is it just if I attack first, or is it my first attack that I get advantage?
Can be surprised. Advantage when dodging attacks and when making first attack of combat. You know what? I'd argue that's your first attack of combat. So roll again. I'd argue that's your first attack of this initiative. So yeah, roll again.
This is my roll. I'm just moving the die away from other die.
That hits. So 2d8 force damage against the big boy, and he gets knocked back 5 feet.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. 2 and 7.
So 9.
Yeah.
Okay, he eats that up for breakfast. Alrighty. Tuel, you're up. With Thafin on deck after the zombie.
Alright, I am going to try something. I am going to vicious mockery the fella in front of me.
Does it have to be a creature that understands you?
Doesn't say. Unleash a string of insults laced with subtle enchantments as a creature you see within range if the target can hear you, though it need not understand you. So then must succeed on a wisdom save.
Yeah, it can do those things.
Cool.
It is a creature.
Yes.
It rolled a 1.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so you're going to take some psychic damage.
Okay.
We want 1. It was 1d. It was 1d4. Yep, cool. Oh, come on. 3, so you take 3 damage. Psychic damage, or necrotic, sorry. Oh, wait, no. Hang on, sorry. Psychic.
Yep.
And your next attack at me is at disadvantage.
Okay, yep.
I am going to try and disengage from it.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. I need to try and disengage.
So how far back? Like here?
Yeah, I need to get back.
It will take a swing at you with a disadvantage, but it will.
That's fine.
Are you moving away or not?
Yes, I will move away.
Okay, so what's your question though?
With what I just did,
Yeah.
so I used a cantrip.
Yep.
I move. Can I meta magic to cast a spell?
Yes. Because you've
Okay.
only cast a cantrip. I assume the
cool.
7 or whatever doesn't hit you. So it'd be like
No, it doesn't.
11.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. Okay. Now,
No,
would
12 would
I
hit you. No. Sorry, it's 12.
would I be able to twin spell and use a heal on myself? I can choose 2 targets. Could I choose myself twice?
What are you casting though? Because
It would be healing word.
Healing Word's bonus action. So you can already do that without meta magic.
I suppose, yeah, true. It was more just for the double hit on myself. That's why I was asking.
No.
For the twin spell.
Oh.
not.
Dem, you know more about meta magic than me.
If he wants to cast it twice, he can.
You can, yeah.
It makes no difference.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be fine, because it's a leveled spell, you've only cast a cantrip. Yeah, do it.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure before I went ahead, because obviously if you were saying that no to using an ability on myself twice, then...
No, you're just casting the spell twice. You could do whatever.
Yeah.
It's just you couldn't do Cure Wounds, because Cure Wounds is an action. You would have had to quicken it
I would
to
have to
make it a
quicken,
bonus
yeah.
action. You only get it once. Which is, you got to make the decision there, what's better? 2d4 or a d8? That's the decision you've got to make.
yeah. Well, I don't have the other healing.
Oh, you don't have Cure Wounds, so then that answers that
No,
question.
so healing word was the
Yeah.
choice for me.
No,
so
no,
it's
that's-
2d4.
Plus your charisma modifier
Plus-
twice.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Is it the end of your
let's-
turn though? Because like obviously the healing.
Yeah, that'll be the end of it. So
Cool.
2d4 plus
Your
so
charisma twice.
5. So charisma twice is 10, 15.
Okay, so he's going to run there. He's got 35 feet of movement, so that would be... So 15 feet, 25 feet. Yeah, he's definitely got range. Right in the middle there. What was that, Sean? You cutting out again?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, sorry. I thought it popped up, you were talking, and then it cut out. Raya, this zombie's going to attack you twice. Not Raya. Yeah, Raya.
Okie dokie.
Nope. And nope. Swing and a miss. Thafin, you are up. I saw you measuring things a moment ago. I'm curious to see what's going to happen.
I run to about there.
Yep.
That is... What's that distance exactly?
That'd be 10 centimeters, so that's 10 feet.
10 feet. Beautiful.
Oh, yeah, every 5 feet is 5 centimeters is 5 feet, so yeah. 1 for 1. For the sake of this combat. Because it's not fucking
I'd like
squares.
to say this is measuring in inches on my end, so...
Oh, I changed. You can change, if you go to the ruler tool, you can change the units from inches to centimeters. By going ruler, and then you just hit the unit. Actually. Yeah, but anyway.
I don't even have a ruler tool, Jared.
It's the line tool, sorry. So you go line, and then it's units. You click on it until it says centimeters.
There we go. Now I know what I'm doing. Okay. And I'm casting a first level spell.
Got it.
The first level spell I got was Burning Hands.
Oh, nice. So it's going to cook this zombie and the Nurglid, I take it?
Uh-huh.
Who do you want me to roll for first, the zombie or the Nurglid? I'll let you make the call.
I'll go for the zombie.
Zombie first. 10 plus nothing, and the Nurglid got an 18 plus 1. So Nurglid passed, zombie failed atrociously.
13 damage total.
13, so the zombie cops the whole whack. He's bloodied or starting to fall apart. Zombie takes 7. Not the zombie, the Nurglid takes 7.
And...
Yep.
Hold on a second. This is me now. Okay.
I am the captain now.
Can you scale it down for me? It's too big.
Why are you a pawn?
I'll tell you in a actually. I can tell you in a moment.
He basically ascends to godhood, and that is him.
Upon casting Burning Hands, I immediately turn into a potted plant.
Oh, Jesus.
Isn't that useful?
Does it say for how long?
It does, but I'm not going to tell you yet.
Oh yeah, because the party wouldn't know that, and it doesn't matter for me. Even though I've got the table open here somewhere in my million tabs. Oh god.
That's my turn.
Jesus.
I love wild magic so much. I love it so much.
Well, shit.
At initiative count 20, you see another zombie rise from the water, and I've already rolled its initiative and put it on the tracker. It is Zombie 2's turn. Zombie 2 not having any interest in combating a pot plant, because pot plant isn't yummy food. This fire chicken's looking tasty. It's going to attack the fire chicken. Twice. With a 18 on the first attack. And an 18 on the second attack. Do they hit the zombie chickens? The happy chickens? Sin.
Sorry?
I've attacked your chicken twice with 2 18s to hit.
That is... Yep, get a hit.
So the first attack is 8, the second attack is 9 points of damage, slashing.
8 and 9, 8 and 9, 8 and 9, and 8 and 9.
And now it is the Nurglid's turn. Looking at this group of creatures and seeing that someone has split from the pack, the Nurglid laughs and starts wandering this way. Is your chick still alive, by the way? I'm just curious.
Yes. But barely.
Fair enough. Ryu,
Yes, sir.
the demon starts walking towards you. Sorry, I say demon. This devil
I know what you
starts walking towards you.
Yep.
And he starts, and saying this mockingly, run as fast as you can. And you see him like start siphoning, like he like puts his hand out and starts like pulling you in. Can you make a wisdom saving throw?
Sure. Oh, fuck. Saving throw is 10.
Okay, so you fail. Okay, so you take 8 points of psychic damage, and you see his wounds start to close. So it's like he's siphoned the life out of you and absorbed it for himself. And he's like just laughing as he lumbers towards you. And he finishes his turn right next to you.
Jesus.
And he's like laughing the entire... Like he is taunting you. Like he is enjoying this. Enjoying your suffering. Good times. Gotta love devils. Ray, you're up with
Quick
Tia.
question.
Mm-hmm.
Would I have noticed when he was doing that, was it as if he was casting a spell for it to happen, or was it more of like an inherent thing?
An inherent thing. He didn't cast a spell. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Like seeing this creature, like he is a devil of some kind.
Yeah, I know about devils as per story.
Yeah.
I know a bit about them. Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty, let's see if I can break this.
So you're still in vines.
I'm still trapping it, and it looks like I'm gonna stay that way. That's a 9, and I've got to get 14. So next human,
So yeah.
Void.
Yeah. I am going to cast. I'm going to direct, obviously, my bird to attack again, and I am going to cast. Wait, did it move? Shit.
Yeah, you talk about the Dragneel? Yes, it's currently giving Ryu a nice little cuddle.
Can I? I'm just so checking one thing. Concentration up to a minute, 60 feet. Wait, does the Dragneel count as a humanoid?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind then. That's not going to work. I'm going to direct the Phoenix to attack, and I'm hopefully going to move so that I can get a clear shot at it without having to, like...
Were you next to a zombie?
I don't think that's a zombie.
Those are
Yes,
zombies.
I was. Never mind. I'm not going to...
So if you move, it will take a swoopity swipe at you.
Alright, cool. I'm going to... I'm going to use Flame Blade,
Green Flame Blade, yep.
and I'm gonna smack one of the zombies next to me over the head. Zombie
1 or 2?
2?
2? Okay.
2. I don't know what this little place here is meant to be, but
That is Demisin. He is a pot plant.
okay. I love
His
that.
wild magic turned him into a pot plant.
Can I ask, what kind of pot plant are you, Demisin?
An aloe vera one.
And hey, Vimesy. Aloe vera.
I'm a ficus.
A what?
Yeah, for all those sick
ficus.
birds. For all those sick birds he gives out.
Ooh, I like that.
So Flame Blade, so that's gonna be on my sword, and then you can use your action to make a melee spell attack with a fiery blade. On hit, target does 3d6 fire damage, so I will roll to hit.
3d6?
Yep. Yeah, that's what my notes say. Double check it for me though.
Green Flame Blade, I'm pretty sure it's a d8. You add d8 to weapon damage, yeah. Eventually it becomes 3d8 at level 17.
No, mine says 3d6, and then at higher levels, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 4th level or higher, it increases to 1d6 for every 2 slot levels above 2nd.
It's a
Is-
D8, my dear.
Are you talking
Okay.
about Green Flame Blade or Flame Blade?
I don't have Green Flame Blade, I only have Flame Blade.
Okay, so you've got Flame Blade. So this is a 2nd level spell you're casting.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So you're not using you're not making your sword fiery. You're making a sword out of fire. So you're making a magic spell attack. Yes. Sorry.
Oh.
So you don't need a blade.
Apologies. I
Yeah.
misunderstood it, yes. But yeah, fuck it, let's just go with it.
Yeah. So yep. So you can roll a melee spell attack against zombie 2, and then
So I'm gonna roll for the Phoenix first.
Okay. Sure. Against
Right.
zombie 2 as well, or
Yep. That's 14.
yep, it hits.
And that is gonna be... I literally just had a 1d6. So that's a 5.
Okay. Yep. It's not looking healthy.
I would want to hope not. And then Flame Blade. So let's do that. 18.
Hits. Yep. So
And
3d6.
that is going to be 3d6. Well, that. $11.
Okay. Give me 1 second. So it's 5, so it's 16. It is dead and stays dead.
Finally! At least we killed one of them.
So you see this thing as it drops down start to come back to life, but then the flames just like really absorb it. So you feel like these things could survive a killing blow, again being undead. But this one did not, and it is dead. Okay. Arson, you're up.
Okay. Does walloping ammo do damage as well, or is it just...
Yeah.
What does it do? The damage of the weapon?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's the damage of the weapon plus the feature of the ammo type.
Okay. Obviously upon success.
Yeah, of course. Yep.
Alright, I'm going to spin my chamber to a walloping ammo type.
Yep, not a problem.
and Fire it at the Nurglid.
Alright, make your attack roll.
Please be high.
That hits.
Sweet.
So do your attack damage, but I've also rolled for the saving throw, and I rolled a 1. So what happens for your walloping ammo?
It literally just knocks them prone.
Ooh, so you're knocking it prone. Okay.
Wait, did you just knock this thing prone?
Yep, he knocked it on its butt.
Oh, you
Yeah.
are fucking legend. Holy Jesus.
Because you're a newer player, I'm going to let you retcon something here, because you've knocked it over. Any range attacks against it now have disadvantage. You haven't fired your cannon yet.
No, I have not.
So what I'm happy to do as once, because this is like your first game of D&D, do the damage for your shot, but we'll say that you shoot your cannon at the same time, so it's rolling at a regular straight shot rather than at disadvantage, okay? Because I'm not a terrible DM. This is your first game.
Oh, well, that's 10 for my...
Yep, it's 10 for your actual shot. Yep, so then do your shot with your... I assume you're going to shoot your cannon.
Fuck, I think I'm going to shoot my cannon.
I fucking assumed you would.
And 6 for the cannon.
Is that all up?
Yeah, all up.
Is that to hit?
Oh, no, sorry, that was... Sorry.
Okay, so you got to roll a hit.
That
hits.
12,
So 6 psychic damage or whatever it is, yeah.
Force damage.
Force damage, yeah. All works the same for this guy. So that is... Okay.
You're a fucking legend, eh?
Shit.
So it's on its butt right now. It's not a fan of that. Is it the end of your turn, mate?
I'm going to...
You can still move.
Yeah, I'm going to take a few steps back.
Yep, that's fine.
Probably go over... I'll probably go here.
Okay.
And yeah, that's it.
Oh. Probably gets to there before it runs out of movement, because it's got 35 feet, and that last bit would have been doubled. Alright. This thing runs in, and it is screaming at the top of its lungs, and that little chicken is its target. It gets a 1. Does it multi-attack? It does get multi-attack. Woohoo!
It disappeared, so we didn't have to fight it. Oh, no.
It ran a 1 and a 4, and it got a 9. That's probably going to miss the chicken as well.
It keeps disappearing on my screen. It's gone.
Yeah,
Oh
there
no.
we go.
No. Oh.
Whatever will we do?
We don't have to fight it. It's not there.
Especially when you look at that zombie compared to the other zombies.
It was all a dream.
It's all a nightmare.
It was all a nightmare being in front of it.
Tuel, you're up next. Oh, now, sorry, with
Oh, okay.
Thafin on deck after the zombie.
Pot plant
Maybe.
uses pot plant. Love it. Cool. I am going to I am going to... Fuck, what am I going to do? I am going to draw my sword, and I'm gonna run from this. I do not want to be in fucking melee with this thing.
It can still attack you, but it'll be disadvantages on the ground.
Yeah, true.
But you are right, it'll be much harder for it to chase you because it's on its butt, so it's going to use half its movement just to stand up.
I'm just gonna have to. I'm gonna have to just try and make the run. If I'm. Okay, no, I have an idea. I have a jewel of 3 prayers on my table.
Yeah, that's the vestige.
Yes. Can I use the action to go invisible?
Yep. Just remember, it'll still have disadvantage against the attack. It's not double disadvantage, and if you do anything, you'll lose the invisibility. So keep that in mind. You're already going to be. Yeah. It's already a disadvantage.
It's already a disadvantage. I'm not going to worry about activating it. Sorry, I didn't even think of that. I'm just going to try and make a run for it. I will get to here.
So you are moving, okay? Yeah, you're standing next to 2 zombies there, by the way.
Yep.
The lowest on the disadvantage is a 19.
A 19. Yeah, that hits.
Ugh. Can you make me a Constitution saving throw as it tries to bite you?
Constitution saving throw is 17.
Sweet. You take 11 points of piercing damage.
I'm down.
So then you don't move. Ryu falls unconscious as he tries to make a break for it. Thanks, VB. Appreciate the support. Hope things are going out there for you at the moment. Alright, so Ryu, I need you to make I need you to make a very important D20 roll for me at the end of your turn.
That is nat 20.
You wake up with 1 hit point and get the rest of your turn.
Cool. Can I still make that run?
It's a fresh turn. It's
cool.
A fresh turn. So you have your action, your bonus action, and your movement, and it's already used its reaction, so it can't attack you.
Yeah, perfect. I am going to. What was the total length of run for 35 again?
So it's 1 centimeter for 1 foot. So if you got 30 feet, it's just remember there's a brick or wall there. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. So I'll go this way. That's 11, and then from there.
Oh, not good, VB.
To here. Whoop, what am I doing?
I wonder what got you sick.
I will use the last of my movement to get into here, and then I'm going to thunderclap old mate here.
Okay.
So I need it to make a con
save?
Yeah.
Is this going to hit the pot plant? Does that do anything to you, Dem?
It's literally just touches him. It's no.
Oh, okay, yeah, perfect. It gets a 18.
It passed. All right.
Fair enough, VB. Hopefully you're back on your feet soon.
On a fail save, the creature takes 1d6 thunder. Oh.
Are we half of the 1d6 thunder?
I'm going to assume that's what it says.
Is it Thunder Wave that you're casting?
Yes. No, sorry, Thunderclap.
A Thunderclap.
Oh, actually, each creature other than me within 5 feet must make a con save.
So it's only it. Maybe
it's literally him.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, no, that's it. And
Oh, no,
fail.
no,
Creature
no.
takes 1d6, so it's succeeded, so it doesn't take
Yeah,
anything.
it doesn't take anything. Yeah, no.
No, all good. That's it.
All right.
That's all I can do.
How you're still alive, I do not know.
Who, me? Yeah.
Yes.
Dumb luck.
This zombie is sick of this chicken. It's going to eat the chicken. First attack is an 18. I assume that hits your chicken, Sin. Sin.
Yep. Sorry.
And it deals 7 points of damage.
Oh.
Is the chicken alive?
Barely. She's on 1 hit point.
He's going to swing again.
Oh no.
Does a 16 hit your chicken?
Yep. It
Deals 5 points of damage.
She's poofed out of existence.
Poof. I'll just throw it aside in case you come summon her again. Alright, that's that zombie's turn. Back to the top. Thafin with the Nurglid on deck, followed by Rhea. Yay!
I'm back, bitches!
God.
Take fuck to that.
And it worked out really well for him because everything just ignored him as a pot plant.
Jesus.
Who needs shields when you can be a pot plant?
Because they haven't started their new turn, is there any available... do they have their reactions still?
The bloated zombie has just had its turn, so it has its reaction. Zombie 1 does not. So zombie 1 can't whack you, but the bloated zombie can.
Didn't the bloated zombie go before
It-
that?
Sorry?
Oh no, sorry, zombie 1 has just gone. Zombie 1 has just gone. So the bloated zombie cannot OP, but the zombie 1 can. It's literally just had its turn, because it killed the chicken.
Okay.
So if you stay in engagement with zombie 1, you won't get hit.
I'm gonna step away.
Okay.
Oh, that's a bad way to go.
Not really.
It gets a 14 to hit.
Hits.
Can I cutting words that?
You certainly can. Disadvantage.
Yes, sir.
14 to hit.
Hits.
You take...
Oh, hang on,
6
no.
points of
Cutting
damage.
words reduces the... I roll a d6 and it reduces the roll.
Okay, so that originally would have been then... So it was 14. Roll a
Get a
d6.
3.
Oh,
It-
I rolled a 6.
It woofs. Misses ya. No damage.
Okay. I cast a level 1 spell.
Yep.
It is Cloud of Daggers.
Oh, you're mincing the two of them.
Yeah.
Are we doing
I'm-
the save and the damage now, or at the start of their turn? It works out the same. As what would you rather?
It's whatever you prefer.
We'll do it at the start of their turns, just so that way we're not doubling damage.
Yep. I will roll the damage for now.
Yeah, and
It'll
that
be the same for both of them.
it's a deck save, right? When it gets to them. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. A creature takes 4d4. That's the wrong dice I roll. 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time or starts its turn there.
Also, no save. It just cops it,
No
and
save
then
at all.
yeah, cops it, and then it can move out. Yeah.
And the damage is 4, 3, 1, 3. So 7, 8, 11 damage.
Awesome. Keep that in mind for me. I shall.
And
You know
then
what? I'll just cop it.
you're gonna love this next part.
Yeah.
Everything turns invisible.
What do you mean? What do you mean everything
Every creature is now invisible.
that you can see?
No, within 30 feet of me.
It's all of them. So everyone's invisible,
Yep.
Am I still
including.
restrained?
Yes.
But that means.
While invisible. Oh, fuck.
But so are the zombies. They're invisible, and the Nurglid's invisible.
Yeah. As
And
such,
leave them.
I'm going to move a little bit further around here. But we're all invisible, so no one knows where I am now.
Yeah, no.
That's my turn.
Okay, so now it's the Nurglid's turn. He uses half his movement to stand up. He's really confused. Okay. So if they make an action, do they break the invisibility?
Yes, they do.
Right, so... Alright. You guys hear a thump, and it moves. I'm not telling you where, though.
Oh dear God.
So, Dem, don't check your messages. I'm just going to write where the creature's going to be, just so that way, if there's conjecture, you can be like, yes, that's actually where it was. I'm just going to put a bunch of dots so you don't see the message unless you actually open it. Right, that's his turn. Ray, you're up. Tia, you're on deck. Everything's invisible. But you can make assumptions as to where creatures are unless it's been their turn because they possibly have moved. So, like, for instance, in-game, I have no idea where Dem is.
Okay.
Because he's moved since turning invisible.
I just kind of need to get unstuck, so I'm just gonna try again.
Restrained.
Yeah,
Do things.
yeah, but
It's her action to...
There's a zombie in front of you.
You can just attack the zombie.
wouldn't it be at disadvantage? Cause
No.
No, you just can't walk.
Oh, okay.
Your speed's reduced as it.
I thought.
You're not grappled, my dear. You're restrained.
Oh, okay, that's my problem. All right, well, I'm just gonna claw the guy in front of me. well, last I place, I saw him.
So it'd be disadvantage to hit him.
Okay, let's try it. Might have better luck.
So that would hit, if that's your lowest roll. That hits.
That's my lowest roll. Finally, I can do something.
So you are now visible, so... Yep, you're now visible, and you make the attack. So roll your damage against the zombie.
6.
Yep.
I'm leaving it at that.
Okay. Tia, you're up.
Cool.
Followed by Artisan.
Well, if the zombie hasn't had a turn since it was invisible.
The bloated one has, the other one hasn't.
Right, well, I'll go
Oh, sorry, the other way around. The little one has, the bloated one hasn't yet.
Right, I'll go for the bloated zombie, and I've still got Flame Blade because it's concentration, so we will try for that again.
Okay, so you walk up. It's at disadvantage, so it can't see you. Sorry, you're at disadvantage.
Oh!
This,
Nat 20.
but it's at disadvantage. It's invisible.
No! But my nat 20! It's a 13.
I was about to say, watch it be a 1.
You still hit. You still hit. But yes, you lose your crit. This is. Don't blame me. This has nothing to do with me.
5 plus 2 is 7, plus 4 is 11.
Awesome. That zombie's not looking crash hot. Actually, make me a perception check. This isn't a. This isn't a. This isn't a thing or anything. Okay.
19.
Keep that number.
Actually, that's 24.
Keep that number in mind. Okay. Keep that number in mind.
24?
Yep.
Okay.
Coop, you're up.
Alrighty.
By the way, you're visible now because you've cast a spell. Or you've made an attack, sorry. So, Coop, at the moment, the only two things that you can see are... Actually, no, there is going to be something happen. The moment you became visible, Sin...
Yep.
You need to make a... actually... No, yeah. You need to make a wisdom saving throw. The big guy's on the top of the rock. And when he saw you...
Oof, that's a 7.
Okay.
Top of the rock.
He's got quite big legs.
Wait, how do we see him?
Because he's attacking.
Like,
He was holding an action before he could see. He wanted to attack one of the casters, so he was waiting for one of you to reveal yourselves. And the moment she casts a spell, because he used his movement to jump, which he can do. So he's got an ability called Standing Leap, so he can jump without having to run. Wouldn't have mattered, he could run anyway. And he's using his ability now that he's seeing a creature. He's held his action, which everyone can do. But he's invisible. So
Can
you
I quickly
take
ask, how tall is that?
probably about 15 feet up.
He's got 15 feet long legs.
He's a mix
Wait,
between a devil and a giant toad.
Okay, yeah, fair.
So the mini's probably not the best representation, but it's the closest that I had. But yeah, so he's like a giant devilish toad.
My mind can't wrap around that right now, so I'm just gonna.
It's okay.
I'm just gonna. Yeah,
So
okay.
you take 11 points of psychic damage, and again, you see some of his wounds start to heal.
Fucking hell.
Okay. That's the end of your turn, I take it? Artisan, you are officially up, so you can see one enemy, which is the Nurglid on top of that rock.
Does anyone have chill touch? Chill touch would be great to use against.
No. Do I have any disadvantage shooting upwards?
No.
Alright, I'm gonna use my last chambered walloping ammo
Yep.
to shoot him.
Just remember, shoot your cannon first.
Right.
Because otherwise, if you do knock him prone, your cannon will be at disadvantage. I gave it to you once for free, and I'll warn you where I remember, but I'm not going to give you free passes every time.
That is reasonable. Alright, this is for my
The cannon, yep. Your bonus action.
That is a 4.
What do you add?
7.
Not enough.
Yeah, it is.
It's alright. Your gun though. Now shoot your gun. Your poo poo.
Please. 6 plus 7.
That hits. So I'm going to make my con save now. You got an 18 on the die, so it's not going to get knocked over, but it'll still do the damage.
Seven.
7, perfect. Yeah.
That upsets me that I didn't get knocked over.
It's bloodied. End of your turn. It is the bloated zombie's turn, and it's got choices now. It's going to leave your engagement, Sin. It's invisible. Are you going to try and smack it as it runs
Yes.
past? Yep. So
Yes.
try and smack it.
Yep. It's a 5.
So it's going to miss, I assume.
Okay, cool.
Well, actually, no. No, can only. Oh. You don't have Warcaster, do you?
Technically,
Sorry.
No, she took lucky.
No, so
That's
no,
lucky.
because you can't make a spell attack. So it'd be just whatever your melee attack is.
I mean, you could re-roll with lucky, couldn't you? Or have you used all 3 charges?
She could use lucky.
I haven't used any of them. I guess I could. Yeah, I could re-roll. I'm kind of wondering if I need to save at least one for
And Ryu,
Wow.
yes,
I mean, I got the same, so like.
yeah, and Ryu, you could technically make an OP as well. You wouldn't engage with it.
I'll give it a try.
It's a disadvantage because it's still invisible because it hasn't attacked yet.
Oh, nah, it's gonna miss anyway.
Yeah, no, good. Okay. So it is going to attack Ali with advantage because it's flanking with its friend.
Yay.
Multi-attack, so the first hit is a 20-something to hit.
Ow.
23 to hit. And then the second attack, I'll just do the hits first, is an unnatural 20 and a 6... Oh, yeah, so it's unnatural 20 and a 23 to hit, so I assume they both hit.
Yep.
So that is 6 damage for the first hit and 8 damage for the second hit. Oh, actually, it also takes 11 damage from waking up. Okay, so this thing is on the verge of death, and obviously it leaves the space. Sin, remember that roll I made you do earlier?
Yep, but then I got 24 on.
Yep. Remember how you saw that body before, and it looked like it had a stomach that burst?
Yeah.
This thing's stomach's starting to, like, gurgle. The weaker it gets. You noticed that. So the more you hit it...
We might have a problem.
2L, it's your turn. With Thafin, you'll be the next player character on deck.
Okie dokie. I am going to...
Do not step in the purple square.
Yeah, no, I'm going to run around that.
Half movement through that box.
So that's 10 feet of movement to get there. Or 12. Remember, this zombie one's still invisible, by the way. So...
Yeah. That's why I'm thinking that I can't see it, so I'm gonna still make that move. That makes sense. Actually, no.
Because it can op E you.
Oh
no, it can't. It can't op E you. It hasn't had its turn yet. Its turn's next.
I don't know why it's marking this. Give me one sec.
What are you trying to do?
I'm literally trying to move myself now.
Where to?
Yeah, that'll do. Literally just away from things right now.
Yeah, that's probably all you're moving with it. Yeah.
I'm low as fuck. So I'm moving out of the way.
Are you attacking or are you staying invisible?
I'm staying invisible.
Okay, so that's fine.
Oh, wait. No, didn't I lose invisibility when I tried to swing?
Did you attack?
I tried when he moved.
Oh, yes, so you are visible. Yeah, because you op-ed.
Cool. With that, I'll expand a charge and go invisible.
Okay, got it. Probably a good move. It's this zombie's turn, and it's going to wail on Raya with advantage with its buddy.
Yay, death!
Okay, so that is a 17 to hit.
Dead on, so yeah.
Second attack, 19 on the die with advantage, and yes, it doesn't matter. So the first attack is 7, and the second is only 4.
Thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate you.
I'm down.
After the first hit or the second?
The second.
Okay, awesome. That means that you don't take death saving throws from the second attack. Alright. Back to the top. Thafin with the Nurglid and Raya on deck. Hey, Ali! Guess what?
Where?
You're no longer restrained.
I'm gonna run over here.
Oh, this is bad!
Wait, I will. And I'm going to cast Witch Bolt on the big man.
Okay.
I must do a roly-poly. Does a 18 hit?
The big guy?
Yeah.
Certainly does. Are you going to unlimited power?
I am.
Hurrah!
D12.
Oh yeah.
That is 5 damage.
Okay.
And then, at any point, Jared, when I'm making an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw, tell me to roll it at disadvantage.
What, randomly?
Whenever you choose. Just the one, though.
Just the one, okay.
Because an ill omen has fallen upon me.
How long does the ill omen last?
Until it's used.
Interesting.
Oh boy.
I'll write that down. Faffin.
So at any point in the future, you can hold on to this forever.
Just
Make me roll at disadvantage.
sleep on it. Alright, good
Yep.
to know. Good to know. That's a great one for my spellbook. Okay, so everyone's attacked now, so nobody's invisible anymore.
Except for me.
Except for you, yes, so you're invisible.
I thought he did attack.
He recast his invisibility.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. What's the Nurglid gonna do?
I mean, it could just be nice and die.
Yeah, screw it, it's just gonna lash its tongue out at 20 feet to... Yeah, it's in range. Sin.
Reminder, you did say it was 15 feet
Yeah.
up.
Oh yeah, true. Then you know what? He jumps down, and this melee's instead with advantage.
Fuck.
Thanks for the reminder. So this is on you, Sin.
Yep.
Ooh, that might not hit.
Did a
13.
14? Nope, doesn't
It
hit.
misses.
Fuck yeah.
Alright, that's the Nurglid's turn. Ray, you're up. Tia, your death saving throw is on deck. Followed by Artisan.
Okay.
I should point out, this thing in front of you now that you're seeing it up close, this thing stinks.
I can't remember whether that's a pass or a fail.
For what? That's a success.
Well,
10 and up is success, 9 and down is bad.
yay!
Thanks again, Crit, for raiding Ryu and bringing your community to our game.
Okay, that's the end of my turn because I successed. That's all I can really do.
Correct. Artisan, you're up.
Okay, I am within range of him, so I cannot move. And I really don't want it to explode on me, so I'm kind of in a predicament. And I have no more walloping ammo loaded.
Right, just a quick question.
Yeah.
Roughly how much longer do we have? Because I'm really starting to like fade.
At the end of this combat, I was planning on wrapping up.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
I'm gonna attempt to move anyways.
Yep. He'll take a swingy swing, but that doesn't, you know,
Yeah, I know.
he's gonna hit, but
How much damage? I'm gonna move anyways, but
it does 7 points of damage.
okay. Let's fix up my counter first. Or I will forget. Now that I'm at a distance away, I'm going. Does moving count as just moving, or is that a
So there's 3 parts of a turn: an action, a bonus action, and movement.
okay?
So yeah, movement's movement.
Don't forget turret.
Use my cannon.
Yeah, so you can bonus action, move it, then shoot it, or the other way around. So you can bring it 15 feet towards you like this, and then shoot with it, and then you shoot as well. If you want.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'm going to use the cannon to shoot at the Nurglid.
Okay, yep.
9 plus 7.
Yep, that will hit.
And 2d8. Two 8s, so 16 damage.
Shit. I have an important question for you. How do you want to do this? I wasn't expecting that.
Neither was I.
So how describe with your cannon, how do you destroy this Nurglid?
So cannon moves into position from its old spot.
Yep.
With a dead aim right towards its mouth as it fires this, I guess, what is it, force ammo?
Yeah.
Whatever the hell that looks like. Directly into its mouth.
So as this force cannon fires, it makes the chamber ring. Everyone who's conscious, your ears are like, whoa, this firefight's shit, it's really loud. The shot comes hurtling past Sin. Sin, you're concerned that it's going to actually hurt you.
Jesus.
Hits the creature and blows up the lower portion of his mouth. As he kind of stumbles back, he reaches out for you trying to stand. He reaches the wall behind him and staggers back. Knowing that he's failed, he kind of takes one last breath of air and says as he's falling over, "He's already gone. You're too late." And falls away into a pile of ooze. And then he's gone. Alright.
Thank fuck.
You've still got a regular shot if you want to shoot at the zombies.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot at just the zombie one.
Okay.
Because I don't want anyone else to get fucked by the bloated if I manage to hit.
Yep.
So, we got a 4 plus 7.
That's gonna... Oh no. That'll hit.
Oh, sweet! And I'll use my 1d10. Make it count. 5 in total.
Give me a second. And that one is dead too. Alright, end of your turn.
Yeah, end of my turn.
The bloated one, not knowing what to do, runs away into the daggers and explodes. Who's within 15 feet of it when it enters the blades?
I am
I'm
10
fairly
feet.
certain I am.
Okay, so yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna assume you're out, Thafin. I'm paying that. Is it 15? Sorry, only 5 feet. Only 5 feet. Sorry, I got that wrong. So I walked in here. So it's gonna be just Ali and Sin. So Ali, you take a failed death saving throw for the damage because you can't. Sin, you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That is a 9.
You take 14 points of poison damage.
Oof.
However, we are out of initiative. So,
Oh,
Thank fuck.
so
with that,
we'll quickly do session tidy up before we wrap. I know it's late, but there's obviously we want to try and get it back to a good spot to end. First and foremost, you've got Ali, who... So, Ryu, you're up next.
Yep.
Can you cast a spell or do something to get her conscious?
Yeah, I will healing word her.
Perfect. So, she gets a minimum of 5 hit points just from your charisma. Everybody's conscious now. Everybody's conscious, okay? There we go. So, everyone's conscious. Inside this cave, you find... hordes of adventuring gear. Okay? Blankets, rations, rope. You find, looting through the gear here, you find a mastodon ivory carved into decorative beads, worth 10 gold pieces, a sack containing 3 daggers, a set of cartographer's tools, a healer's kit, a potion of healing, along with 17 gold pieces, 72 silver pieces, and 344 copper pieces. I'll put this into chat, we can worry about that later. Sin and Coop. In this space, you find things that are interesting to you. In this hoard of things, you find cave fisher meat and blood that's been stored by an adventurer. You know this to be very, very rare and used in delicate cooking and the use of creation of alcohol. And Coop, you find, based on that lead, there definitely was someone that had something you're after. You find 30 gold pieces worth of whitestone.
Ooh.
We'll talk about that. We can talk about that after the session, but you find that, Coop, which you, as a character, know what to do with. Well, know what that is. If you continue out here, this is simply an exit to the cave that was well hidden. Where's my fox? Bloop. This was just an exit to the cave that was well hidden. And after about an hour's travel, you head back to the camp, and since you killed the creature, Ao's dreams have eased, and she should be back on her feet, ready to travel the next day. So, as a party, you will be ready to travel to Bazazan with a good night's sleep and your friends. I think we'll wrap it up there. So, Artisan, you think you're heading to Bazazan too? You want to tag along with the group?
I think we'll offer that to him around the while we're sitting and eating and resting.
And before he says no.
Yeah, it's like, oh, hey, by the way, yeah, you're coming with us, right? Meanwhile, I'm just like 1 HP body dragon limping. I'm like, yeah, let's just go. Let's just get out of this place.
Long rest for everyone, I think.
Yes.
I'll just reply to the question about asking to tag along. Of like, if you'll have me, I'll come.
Welcome aboard.
Look, you keep that cannon handy, and you're more than welcome to come with us.
Indeed.
When you get back, Ao, she obviously she's still quite weak, but she's feeling better. She says kind of to the group, if you ever get done with one another, any of you are welcome within the Myth Riders.
Hey, they've got a group name.
But we'll call it there. Thank you everyone who watched. Thank you for the players. It ran a little bit later than planned, but 11 o'clock is kind of what I expected. But before I wrap up the stream, so what you saw at the beginning of the stream was the old intro. We have filled our campaign. We have 5 at the moment, but 6 hopefully when we get Mimic back. So as we end the stream, thanks for helping me to 100 followers, but check out the new and improved full party intro so you can actually get a look at what Artisan-092 looks like. Otherwise, have an awesome night, and once this is over, we'll wrap up. So have a great night, and we'll see you next week.